I'ma gotta get it. I'ma gotta get it.
Oh, they always stop the beats right when I'm ready to keep going like that. Welcome in to Conestoga College. We're here hanging out. I'm Leaf, and I'm hanging out with Mute Chaos, and we're going to get you some Condors action today. We got a lot going on, but first, I want to say what's up. Welcome to the box.
Thanks. I was here yesterday, actually. It was
Yeah, how'd it go? League of Legends, yeah?
It was fun to watch. It was really fun to watch.
Is that statement indicative of how the result
The
went?
results, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
But I had a nice interview with Lazaro after.
That's fine.
We
He's
had
great. Yeah, he's great.
He's great.
Yeah.
Considering he's a hockey player,
Good
he gives
hockey
very
interview? Oh, yeah?
he gives
Okay.
amazing interviews.
Okay.
It was probably my favorite I've done so far.
He's fun to talk to. Honestly, the whole crew
Yeah.
has been talked to. I mean, almost everyone of the Condors
We're
is
so
generally
sweet.
pretty fun to talk to. I
Yeah.
mean, we've seen now you handle the Rocket League squad.
Yeah.
We'll have to get you to initiate Cyber at some point too. Now he's on the
no.
roster.
Hopefully, we'll see if he sticks with the whole Rocket League.
I was gonna say if he can survive that, he
Yeah.
can survive the team.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got to keep it with the rest, though. He can't he can't be too good. He's got to
Yeah.
keep it a little entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll keep him on his toes. But those are the other games. We're not doing that today. Tonight is Wednesday, which means it's all about Call of Duty. Fast-paced action. This isn't like any other shooter. And we have a lot of people watching, whether it's students or family, that might not understand the games that we're doing. So we started to put a couple of packages together to get you all caught up with these games. And we've done exactly that with Call of Duty. So let's get you all caught up.
Welcome to Competitive Call of Duty, a high-octane competitive shooter. In Call of Duty Esports, 2 teams of 4 players each compete across various game modes like Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Control. Each mode requires unique strategies, whether it's capturing objectives, planting and defusing bombs, or controlling specific areas of the map. Callouts are key, as movement is much quicker than strategy-based shooters like Valorant or Counter-Strike, so your enemies may change positions fast. Players join the lobby with set loadouts, including choice of kill streak. Get enough kills in a row, and you might be able to turn the tide with some extra firepower.
And that's what it is. And we'll go over explaining these game modes too as we get closer to playing each of them. We'll have the map vetoes in a little bit, and then you'll see what game modes we're going to be playing in Call of Duty. But straightforward thing is you got 4v4, complete the objective, shoot the opponents, go fast.
Yeah, that's pretty much the sum of it all.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much all it is here. But of course, now that you've seen the game, how it is, and you're following along, you know what's going on, we're going to start talking about the players. First up is our Academy squad. We'll be seeing Varsity later, but here is our Academy squad. Across the board, we've already seen these guys actually on stream in CCL a while ago, but we have some familiar faces, those 3 on the right side there. But of course, the 2 on the left are going to be our newer ones. And then on the main roster here, specifically, we have to talk about Birdie. I said left, right?
I was going to call you out on that. I was going to let you finish.
I found myself on the right side there. Birdie, though, the second one from the right there, he's actually, I believe, played with the school in previous years, as left and is now back.
From what I've heard, yes, that is essentially what has happened. There he is right now. Unfortunately, he's standing up.
Worst timing.
He knew.
Birdie.
It's like he knew.
He sensed it. He's like, I'm out of here. I don't want to be on camera. Yeah, he's sitting there beside our Varsity squad. They're playing at the main desk right now. But yeah, his team is sitting across from him. We probably have a camera on them. They're there. They got the gold jerseys, though. Unfortunately, Birdie doesn't have one because he wasn't on the roster last time. But these guys, they won, I believe it was their NACE, which they're playing in tonight, their NACE conference. So we got them some nice gold jerseys.
And they're really nice jerseys. Happy that these boys got them. They won us a chip, a little bit of bragging rights at the end of the semester. It's it's a good feeling to be able to say that, you know, we've had teams win. We've got such amazing teams. Both Varsity and Academy have really proven their worth and what they're worth.
Well, that's the thing is now they've been upped, though. They've gone from the East 2 conference into the East 1 conference in the Varsity Plus league. I think it is very confusing naming. Just know that they've moved up, and now they have a bit harder of teams to play against. Now, of course, one of the ones we're always looking to try and take down is St. Clair. Their Academy squad is in our group here. No one's played at this point, but we are looking to who we're playing tonight, and we have a little bit of experience against them.
Yeah, we do. It was, what, CCL that we versed Fanshawe in. Apparently, it did not go well in our favor.
Nope.
So we'll see if that carries over into, you know, this game, this, I don't want to call it division because it's not a division. This.
Well, yeah, league, I guess. Yeah, league's the word you're
into
looking
this
for,
league. We'll see if it carries over. It most likely will. I'm going to assume that the teams are the exact same. So maybe for all we know, Conestoga, after that match, really, you know, sat down, reviewed VOD, talked about it. They might actually turn it around and come out on top today. Yeah, potentially. I mean, they do know it's going to be tough. Just before, I did get a word in with Taylor, team lead, captain IGL, sitting at the far side on the right there. He says they know it's not going to be easy. And apparently, also Coach Potsy was saying that these guys accidentally joined this league. They were supposed to be a league higher, division higher than us. So not league higher, division higher. And so we know they're going to be tough. They're not supposed to be in this one. So it will be a tough battle. It may end up being a repeat of CCL. But I don't think that's the worst thing. I mean, this is your first match. It's honestly probably a great way to start, in my opinion. If you start just with teams that you just steamroll, it can get you very complacent in thinking that you're better than you are. So when you do come up against a challenge, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So having Fanshawe off the bat can be a pretty good thing. Yeah, I mean, we've got vetoes already. We can see how today might go. As always, maps, it honestly, it can really change in any team's favor. Hardpoint, first map, red card, very large map. It's a little annoying, won't lie. S&D is protocol, very also annoying for S&D. Hacienda Control, a map I don't like. We've seen it before. BO4 map used to be a 5v5, now it's a 4v4. Very open, so many spots you can get shot from. Going into map 4, we got Skyline Hardpoint. It's actually one of my favorite maps by far. And then back to Hacienda for S&D. Hasi seems to be a very big pick for many teams I've seen, even in the Pro League. Yeah, I mean, I guess just because you don't like it doesn't mean they need to share the sentiment. yeah, honestly, it's I probably don't like it because I'm not good at the game, and they are, so that makes sense. Things change when you have a different skill level. Yeah. I do know, and the squad you're looking at right now on your screen, a Varsity squad that we'll see later, I believe at 9 is their matchup. They do like protocol. The problem they've said, and we'll bring this up again later when we talk about them, is that they're playing a team tonight that is AR heavy, and that map has a lot of open spaces and great for AR. It is. So. I run AR on that, and you can, you can shred bodies. Yeah, a lot of sight lines for you to shut down any movement on the outside of that map. So definitely, it could be a challenge for them. They've said they also have their challenges, but that'll be later. They're playing a game off stream against Queens, I believe, right now. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll get the word on that. When that's done, maybe they can come off a win and come in with a bit of momentum to their next one. But our Academy squad is the squad we'll be focusing on against Fanshawe Fuel. And I always comment on logos because I like to do this. That's my analysis. Their logo does look like a gas station. A gas station? It looks like I would see that. Like a 7-Eleven? Like across from Sunoco or whatever, like that. And a grocery, looks like a gas station logo. Grocery plaza. Yeah, like that's a Circle K kind of logo. Yeah, I was thinking it really does remind me though of the 7-Eleven logo. Oh yeah, I mean it's got 2 of the colors. Don't they have? I think it's orange. Isn't it green, orange, red, yellow, something like that. I actually got gas from a 7-Eleven today. Oh.
I didn't. I don't have a car.
So right now, well, you don't even have a car in general.
I don't
you
have a car in
motorcycle.
general. Yeah. I took the bus. Someone else put the gas in that. But yeah, this, again, as I said, it's going to be tough, but I think it's good to get this out of the way as well, knowing that, okay, maybe one of our hardest matches for the rest of the league is just out of the way, and it sets us on the right foot. We're going to go in and say, hey, if we can keep this close, then we know we can win our other matches. Even if it is a steamroll, you still get to walk away and say, okay, we have 2 VODs against these guys. That we can actually tune in and say, what is our problem? How could we beat these guys? And when you're aiming, it's an age-old thing. You shoot for the stars. Even if you miss, you'll land up among the moon. I don't know what the phrase is.
Shoot for the stars? Yeah, I don't
No,
actually
shoot for
know.
the moon, and even if you miss, you'll end up in the stars. Among the stars. That's what it was. Okay. Anyways, even if they fall short of taking down this squad, if their sights are set on beating them, their skill level is going to just skyrocket past any other teams that don't have that same focus. So, again, I think it's a good first matchup. I always think just having a really hard match to start is really good for you.
It's a good benchmark spot.
Yeah.
To know where you sit as a team. I know League of Legends mentioned that as well. That this is their game yesterday was this is where we're going to understand a benchmark, where to move forward, where we sit, how to. So I'm going to hope that it's kind of the same way today with both teams. Especially, I mean, we're very early in the semester, very early in the gaming season. So we'll see.
We shall see. Soon, hopefully. It is Call of Duty. It could be another 40 minutes before this game starts.
Yeah, it could. You never know what happens. I know blue screening has been a little bit of an issue with the Season 2 update, a bunch of other issues with it, but it's Call of Duty. It's typical. It's expected.
The good thing is I can see all players are in lobby. And
they are.
That is an important
So it's a good sign.
Yeah, that often is the longest part. I mean, when you come into these computers too, I mean, they come in a bit early to get this done, but you got to load your shaders and all that kind of stuff too, right? And then it can crash, and then you got to do it again, and who knows. But looks like they're all in here, and again, we've got sitting alongside Taylor. I think he's looking over at Birdie right now, who you'll see in game as Pájaro, which I believe is Spanish for bird. And then beside him on screen, you got Shaco and then Wing way down at the end there. And hopefully those three, they've got experience playing together a lot. Birdie coming in, this is a player, as I said, that is good. I mean, I said this last time, I played the finals with him. He's a good shooter.
He's really good at this game. I've watched a couple of clips, him running some games with some of the guys, and yeah, the skill that this kid has is top notch.
Big thing is integrating him. There he is on your screen. Integrating him into the roster, the play style that Taylor's envisioned for this squad, and having Birdie be able to not just run and gun all the time, but be able to work with the team. Comms are going to be an important thing. I think it's an understated skill a lot of times is the communications. It's easy to just sit at home, not talk, lock in, get in flow state, and just go. But the second you need to communicate, that could be really hard. I mean, I noticed that with myself, even in Rocket League. It's like I could talk all day about it, but the second I'm playing, I get quiet. It's a whole other skill that these players need to learn and improve on. So it seems like it's, in a decent place for now. They brought him on the squad. I haven't played with him in the past. So hopefully, it's a good sign that, he's got that foundation that they can build on. But we'll find out. As we go up against Fan Schafuel, a team who we know is going to be difficult.
Yeah, and right off the bat, the first thing I noticed was the graphics level actually is very is minimal.
I think the shaders are still loading.
Yeah, that's what I noticed, and I was like, oh, this person is probably not that happy about this, unless it might be making the game run smoother. That's usually how it happens. But Birdie, right off the bat, as we were talking about him, hyping him up, a double kill. Taylor coming in, taking out Noted, and then Cure ended up taking out Birdie. Yeah,
one of the game modes that were alluded to before in that explainer video is, of course, the one we're on now. Hard point. You need to stay on the hill, capture as much time on it, and you'll get a point every time that clock ticks down. And after a few seconds, it will move. So your team needs to rotate around to try to get to the next point as you see it doing now.
That is true. 1 point per second, and then I think it is about
60 seconds.
60 seconds. You can get 60 points. So I was going to say 100. That's not the correct math.
I'd be interesting. If you did that, we might have to report you to the authorities.
If that happened, that is definitely very questionable, and you should be looked at when playing the game.
That's true. Hey, nice double kill there from Shaco. That's going to buy a bit of space for the team. Their big thing right now in this game is it's so easy to flip those spawns that they play so tight to where they need to keep their spawns. And right now the Condors are trying to keep that spawn over towards the bottom side of the map. You can see it down there in the bottom corner to give themselves a lot of space to be able to wiggle into the point here. It's worked a little bit. They've got some points on the board against a team they knew would be hard, but of course they are getting shut down as the high ground is held by Fanshawe.
It is, and P2 is a little bit of a tricky spot because spawn is so close in the back of P2. You can spawn on those stairs. You can actually get another team in hardpoint in a spawn trap, which is not usually what you'd see in hardpoint, but you can get them trapped over on their stairs. You can't push too far, else you'll flip. But we're already on P3, which is all these points on hardpoint for red card is a little iffy, a little tricky because you have so many spots that you can watch. P3 is a very condensed, closed-in staircase, quite literally. You got street you can watch, you got underground garage, you got stairs, and you just get ripped apart like that.
Yeah, Taylor had a great bit of movement there, got himself over to the other side, trying to flank that point to give his team a bit of that side pressure, the flanking pressure. Unfortunately, it eventually does get taken down before they could get onto the point. But the Condors do grab hold of it, but it's the final 10 seconds. At this point, you kind of want to be rotating for that next point, which Fanshawe has already done. Condors were in the lead, but they've fallen behind just a little bit now. And they just got to make sure that they don't get too caught up on capturing that singular zone in moving over to the next point as that clock gets down to the last, 20 seconds.
It is, and hardpoint is one of those game modes, well, all game modes you want to run as a team, you want to work together. So throwing one player at a point at a time is kind of something that I'm a little taken back by. I would expect more teamwork.
Well, you might see it right now. Birdie makes his way in there, but Taylor shut down on the stairs. Birdie gets another one. That's going to buy actually a good amount of space for the team. If they can push in together here, they can be in a good spot, but that underside locked down by Fanshawe Fuel right now.
Wing did take out the person underneath. Half of that P4 spot is, you can wallbang it. Pretty much the entire underside of stage is, you can just shoot right through. It's pretty nice if you can actually figure out where that person is.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Pure calling Shaco out, taking him out. Birdie coming in. It might have actually been Taylor, who knows. But they are working together to get P5. They've got it under lock. And it is a closer match than I think many of us expected. It is only about, I'm not going to do the math on that. It's not that far of a point difference.
It's not the worst thing in the world. It's definitely starting to creep away. This next point, they've just got to lay down and hold it. Good two-piece there. Shaco is going to open up that space for the team, potentially a third.
Ooh, with the team kill in there, unfortunately, too.
Yeah, unfortunately, not quite though. Shaco gets taken out. That long AR sightline there isn't going to do much for the Condors. Finally, Taylor getting two, but they just can't get onto this point right now. It's cleaned up so easily by Fanshawe. They've got that spawn that allows them to get back into the action so quickly.
Ooh, I thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah.
Shaco getting in, double kill there. Taylor also picking up a kill himself. There's one of their players is not being noted as their gamer take on the side.
What I wanted to say is that Taylor was making a swing around to try to shut down that hold that allowed them to move in now. They got onto point, and that was just a good swing around there. The next one, just nearby, the Condors have flipped on spawn.
They have. We're back to P1. We've done a full rotate through the points. And this is one where it can change the tides of the game. You can see one of Fanshawe sitting in the doors there, dipping their toes in point, but they've got pretty much their whole team around this. Two outside, but Birdie says, I don't care. Taylor says, I don't care. We're taking them out. The team is working together. They want these points. They want to bring it back closer.
Yeah.
And they're kind of doing it.
And they just got that last cleanup kill. Unfortunately, it was a little bit long before they got that, and the rest of the team has spawned. They're going to be touching points as well. Condors, if they were in the lead, it would be a nice score, but they're behind right now. And double the points. They have Fanshawe Fuel on the other side. Condors got this one locked in here. Good amount of time on the board, but we'll see how long they can hold this spawn for, as you do see Bonk on the other side trying to flip around and get them out of that spot, and he's succeeding right now.
Oh, and Wing missed him. He's hiding up top in the near globe.
Yeah.
There he is.
And they've got the flip as well on the spawn.
They did, and there's just really nice team exchanges going on here where Condors will go to kill, Fanshawe will come in, pick it back up. Team kills coming out on Conestoga. It happens. Mistakes happen, especially with grenades. And I mean, Birdie went in there, cleared point, made it open, but no one's going for it. The rotate's happening from Fanshawe.
Yeah.
Taylor's also very quickly following them up, making sure that he can pick them off, make sure his team has the availability to get to P3.
Yeah, their goal right now was to get around, get ahead of the game here, and try to pick off a rotating Fanshawe Fuel. They kept one on that last point, but Condors did get ahead of them. It was good. I like the attempt there, but unfortunately, they need to win this next team fight. Otherwise, they're going to be pushed off this point. There it is. That's good. Ooh. Taylor does clean up one, but it does give the Condors good positioning now, as long as they don't get shut down by Noted.
Noted actually got shut down by Birdie. This area is a little terrifying to see Shaco running through because one of those cars can't explode. It's a very annoying spot. But Shaco holding down P3 by himself, gets taken out by Noted. 2 Fanshawe Fuel moving on to point. They're holding it down. You got to start the rotate. With only 13 seconds left, you got to go over to P4 because on red card, the points are so spread out. You have to rotate or else you completely miss it.
Wow, that was a good rotate from Taylor. We just saw there. He got a kill up top, moved down to support his teammate, and got another one. And that bought the Condors a lot of space to start making their push over to the next point here. They got that underside too. That's actually going to be big on stage if they can just get moved in there. Yeah, this is massive for the Condors, but they're going to lose. They get flanked out 2 on the underside. They just can't get that last snake out of the nest.
We're only down by about 90 points now or so. Hey,
it's not the
anything
worst in the
can
world,
happen.
For a team we've already lost to, I mean, again, even though we're losing right now, it does feel really back and forth. There's just every once in a while, we're losing that last gunfight, and that's what's allowing the slow creep of points away from the Condors as, yeah, Fanshawe Fuel's starting to creep away heavily. This seems to be their point. Condors just don't have an answer to get themselves back into stage.
They don't, but Fanshawe, we can see how they're set up. They're set up in a very deliberate way. You got 2 people watching either side of point, on point, and then you have 2 more around it holding off Condors. And we kind of see it here as Taylor sets up for new. We got 2 people watching 2 sides, and then you got 2 others kind of wrapping around, almost playing a TDM style game to hold and allow the person on point to actually collect those points, because if they just sit on point, it's a blessing, especially when your team gets low kills. Fanshawe is really good at doing that strat, that thing you want to do. We see 3 coming in, 1 coming over through ticket booth, but he gets picked off by Shaco. And Sus over here with the Hellstorm.
That's going to buy him a lot of space, though. I don't know if he caught the top. Yeah, caught the top of the roof there.
He could have fit through it.
Yeah, honestly, that's really good because that buys Condors. I mean, that's a player out of the action for a little bit. They can get pushed onto the site. There are only 8 seconds left, and we're just a few points away now for the Fanshawe Fuel to be able to walk away with map number 1 before we head to Search and Destroy. And on Protocol, Condors, I don't know what they're doing. I think they're trying to find that one opening. There it is. You got the flanker, though. That might be able to buy you a lot of time to get in there. 2 kills. That buys the other 3 to get in, but look at, they get eliminated off the board. Wing and Shaco going down, and with only 5 points left for Fanshawe Fuel, I think map number 1 is going to have to be conceded by the Condors.
Oh, we got someone on contesting, and Condors have snatched it, but they've got to hold down pretty much every single point after this, because Fuel needs 1 whole second, and
they just got to step on it. Put your right foot in, shake it all about, and then Fanshawe wins.
Fanshawe can get the Fuel.
I'll start getting excited if we get to the point where we're back at 240. But yeah, I just didn't think that was going to happen.
No, that's a very tough spot to be in. I mean, I've definitely seen teams. I've done it before where you're sitting like maybe 130 to like 200, and you come back and you actually take the win.
That's reasonable.
It's rough though. It's hard. It zaps all energy you have.
Now
and
imagine going 120 to 249.
I would have just sat in a corner, honestly. Sat in a corner, let it happen.
You got to keep trying, and they did, but unfortunately, Fanshawe, a very strong team. S&Ds are where things can turn around now. Our next game mode, search and destroy. No respawning, no points to hold. You got a bomb, you got to plant it. If you die, you're out for that round. First to 6 round wins, and that's all she wrote. But
pretty much,
it honestly can be a chance to turn things around because the pacing is so different. You play a lot differently because you only have that one life. If you can get that early kill, now you have a 4v3 that puts you at a serious advantage.
Yeah, and Protocol, I think it's Protocol
for the next.
Okay, yeah.
Wide
Protocol,
open
map. It's actually for S&D. It's like you either love it or hate it. A lot of people do pick it because of the openness of it. You can easily spot people. A plant is the go-to. It's right underneath them bunker. You have the control panels you can do little head glitches on and whatnot, and you can also take out an entire team with one grenade.
Well, before we get into the next game here, we're just going to give you a chance to go stretch your legs, get your water refill for our search and destroy. So we'll see you in just a moment.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.
Welcome back. We are about to get into our second map with Condors versus the Fuel as our COD Academy squad hits the field again. Map 1 going to our opponents, the Fuel.
That's true. 250 to 1.
To not a lot of points.
We got a decent
Wasn't the worst
amount.
thing in the world, but yeah, it started to pale in comparison by the latter half of that series.
That's true. It's unfortunate. It happens. We already kind of expected. We've seen them. Well, we didn't see them, but we heard that they've gone against each other. We kind of had a bit of an understanding of what this might look like, but it's S&D. Anything can happen.
You guys can't see it on screen right now, but I just got to let you know one of my favorite things right now is with Call of Duty, when you're in a party and you're ready to go into it, your characters are walking around and, you know, looking all cool like in action. And I think it's just so funny seeing CC Hub, one of our observers.
Oh, walking around with
all,
everyone?
all like cool and like they're about to go on a secret mission named CC Hub.
Oh yeah,
I just think it was funny to me. I don't.
When
no one
did
else
we
has
get
to enjoy
CC
it.
Hub?
We've always had 2.
Yeah, but I don't think it. I think it was always like Condors Esports, not CC Hub.
Oh, I think it's been that for. I don't know. All I know is, I enjoy it.
I do. I enjoy
It's just
watching
silly.
it, especially if you have like different finishing moves on your character. I know for me, I have the whatever finishing move has the little spotted hyena from Black Cell. It actually walks with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like if you have a little friend as a finishing move, it gets involved, goes for a little walk.
That's cool. I like it. Maybe these guys can do some COD poses.
I mean, we can request it. We can try.
Yeah, get up on emote on them.
Get one of those little shushing with the
I
thumbs up to thumbs down.
I gotta show you later. A player who actually stayed at my place last year for RLCS to play, European player. He's back in Europe, and after they beat one of the strongest teams in Europe, he got up and just started emoting on them. He just spammed the emote wheel.
Oh.
It was good. But that's not happening here. The team is not staying up emoting because they lost map number 1. Again, S&D can change things. S&D can really turn things around. This is your chance to take a map win off, and hopefully get yourself back in a spot of like, hey, we can win this. Coach Potsy is hopefully telling them same things. You can see him join the squad, see what's going on over there with them as the Varsity squad potentially are done their other match.
They are. Just seeing them walk past the door.
Oh, there
Going
it
on
is.
a little team adventure, team field trip right now.
There it is, yeah. Fist bumps coming up from Coach. So we head into Protocol. Again, wide open spaces here.
Very long fields.
There's a lot of areas to be caught out with ARs, and just especially when you're only got that one life. I mean, you really can't be making those mistakes. And I wonder if that's why a lot of people, as much as you hate it, some people end up going for A because it does bring you into those tighter corridors if you are a submachine gun player, right?
It does. And SMGs on this map can actually be a dominant over ARs if you understand how to use them and where to go. We already see Condors pushing in, but here with first blood, where did he even shoot
Yeah,
from?
no,
Was
and
he-
that's what the team's trying to figure out.
He's up on P2 is where he's at. Wing over on Heli, unable to get a shot. Taylor wrapping around to looks like their spawn, so he's in their spawn.
Oh, and he turns away just at the wrong moment. But of course, he doesn't know that, but he knows they might be already there. They might have seen the cross. Big chance. They know he's there. Not quite, though, but they definitely know he's there now. Look at those lasers. I said it. You get those long sight lines. It's easy to get picked off. And now it's just down
They're going for
to
a B
Shaco.
plant. B plant right off the bat. Very interesting.
Condors did not expect it. Birdie picked off so early. You saw the confusion from the team. Hopefully be able to come with a good game plan down into round number 2.
Yeah, they're running. I think they're all running ARs actually on Fanshawe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
Again,
wouldn't either.
as I said, this map, just those open areas. You saw Taylor got that one, but then got lasered immediately after.
Oh, it's just laser tag up at this point.
But if you know that, now that you're on attack, it might be a good opportunity to get yourselves down into that A site. Keep yourselves out of these upper areas, as Wing was just doing. He got picked off, and
Noted
Taylor
with the
lost
double
his
kill
too.
for Fanshawe. It's unfortunate, but hey, it's a 2v3 situation. This can work. Shaco's laying down, watching stairs. Birdie finding one, but couldn't win the fight against Sus. It's now up to Shaco to change it up, go for B.
Whoa! He saw him and tried to get out of there as quick as possible, but zipline noise
Not
giving
fast
him
enough.
away. Yeah, pretty exposed when you're flying up like that.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's a little hard to shoot your gun one-handed too.
Yeah, he was like, okay, sure. Shooting ducks in a barrel. I think a headshot to finish that off too.
Yeah, they got a shot noted down. He's 5-0 if he gets 5 more. It's a little bit of a hell strike there. Not something you want in S&D. This map, you can kind of get around it because there's buildings and A's bunker, but it's
Yeah, but then you're forced into a certain positioning, right? Like you lose the opportunity to play in all of these scenarios out there.
Yeah, that is true.
And they are sticking to the buildings now. Look at that. They might actually be able to have some good sight lines here. They know Taylor's up there. He's going to see the peak, but can't get the kill down below.
Looks like they're going for another B plant.
And Taylor did get end up getting the kill over there before getting taken out by Sus. Condors are wide spread out right now, trying to figure out where this play is going to go. Shaco wondering if he's going to get chased. Yeah, trying to figure out where's that kill. Is he going to bait it out? Is there going to be someone around there? And that actually buys a lot of time for these last two players on the other side of Fanshawe Fuel there, because you've just eliminated Shaco for a while when he tries to figure out, am I still being pressured?
Yeah, plus health regen. We've seen it with Wing. Oh,
hello.
That's an unfortunate move by Sus, sliding right into Shaco's arms.
Yeah, bomb down. They just got to hold this. I mean, that's such a great spot to be able to try to hold too, because that staircase, that's a chokehold. You can't get up from the bottom. You got to come in from the top.
Yep, and I mean it's so small. It's especially with the bomb being in line with that door, you can't get in there to it without being spotted.
Yep, and he's spotted. He's got a laser on through there. You got teammates to help you out. The Condors do take this next round, bringing it into a 2-1 in favor of Fanshawe Fuel.
It's good. It's good signs. Slightly.
No, it's good. I mean, that map was pretty in control. I think Condors are...
They're understanding how they're playing. They're seeing it. They're understanding it. Putting it into action. Coming out on top. I've fully looked at Fanshawe Fuel's names and quite like how they're running. Bonk, Noted, Sus, and Cure. Bonk is definitely my favorite. I wonder if he runs the bat as his melee. Ooh, Sus taking a Wing off the bat with a nade. Birdie going down next by Cure. It is now Taylor and it's now Shaco left. Noted taking out Taylor.
He's got bomb at least. I mean, that's huge. If there's any kind of clutch situation you have to be in, you don't want it to be without that bomb. If you had to go pick that up, you're definitely screwed. But here, you know, there's a 5% chance he could win.
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe we'll give him. I was gonna say we'll give him a little increase to 10%, but drop down to.
No, it's still. I mean, it maybe if there's only 3 on the other side, but the fact that they still had all 4 alive, it's hard. And now you're thinking, how do we stop losing players so early? This has happened almost every single round. The only time they won is when they didn't lose their players within the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think back of how they played that. I don't know if they played close together or spread out a little bit.
Well, at one point, it was close to move in. They went straight to building, into this building here, tried to get that high ground, buy themselves the space so that they could move around mid. This was the same play. Shaco went straight to Spiral. And actually, this is good because now they know exactly where they are. They got 2 players working together. They should be able to at least take out one, but that util is going to stun out Shaco. He's pushed off the point. Condor is still all alive, though, and this is exactly how we were able to win a round last time.
Exactly. Who else is down there with Shaco? Oh, it was Birdie. No. There's so much stuff.
Good laser.
The toes.
A little fireworks to celebrate the kill as well.
That was great. Taylor, Wing, Shaco all working together.
Oh, no, that was a great push, though. I really like that.
Taylor's final remaining player. He sees one, but there's another one right next to him. That is an unfortunate thing, but we've seen an improvement there.
Yeah, what you saw there I loved is Taylor's push in, and then it forced the players out, and preemptively, you saw our other player get ready for that cross from machine to machine on that site, and it was the right play. They just couldn't land the shots in time to get the kill. I really liked that force out of the position, though.
Yep.
There's Call of Duty for you.
Yep.
Hopefully it's not the players and just us.
Call of Duty.
Oh, we're back in. Okay, cool.
I think we just lost only one of it. We still got one. We got Sus that we're watching. Shaco with bomb. Apparently Shaco loves to pick it up from what I've heard. I mean, every player's got their favor, so... Taylor off the bat getting taken out by Sus. Shaco taking out Sus himself. A little exchange. Noted. Taking a lot of exchanges. One after another. Noted. Taking out Shaco. Playing his life. Getting his health regen. Wing holding top. I don't know if this is Granny or Blue. Might be Granny's. Birdie pushing in, playing it a little cautious.
I mean, you have to.
You definitely do. One sitting in the corner.
The thing is, you're on attack. You eventually have to get moving. Your opponents just have to wait. There's huge. Great kill for Wing. That gives them a good amount of space.
1v2 situation.
Just down to him. He can clutch this up. I mean, this is doable.
It is doable. There's one below him. I don't think he realizes. Oh, I'm surprised he jumped for it. 24 seconds. There's one watching B. They know it's where.
Oh my God, he got the kill. Okay, hold up.
1v1.
Down the 1v1, but gets lasered from the helicopter.
Low health. He
Great try though, Wing. That honestly was a really, really good attempt there. I mean, that last second you got to get the plant down, right? But coming across that sight line so hard, he almost was able to get his gun up in time for that. But that is just a really difficult situation to be in. Good attempt from Wing.
It was very, very nice attempt. I mean, he got 2 kills in there. He made it from a 1v3 to a 1v1, which is not very easy to do in S&D, believe it or not. We've got Fanshot with the bomb.
Match point for them as well.
It is match point. 5-1. Shaco dropping down instantly. They are not down there, though. Going for another, it looks like a B push, unless they're going to fake it out. They're playing it slow. They're in mid. Kira getting taken out by Birdie at tower. Very nice spot there. Wing holding top here. Top P3 spots one. He does not get the kill. Sus ends up taking him out. Birdie wrapping around. He heard, most likely, hopefully, the call out. There's one going beside him. Does he not see them? Noted. Ended up taking out Birdie.
Yeah.
Shaco once again watching stairs. Spiral. Sees one. Gets one. There's another one coming down, though. Will he get it?
Well, they're not covering bomb. I don't know if they knew it was down over there as well. They're just holding their positions right now just to watch where it could get planted. Oh, just missing out on the information over there. And
he smacked the door. Door sound.
Look at the sight line.
Planting
oh, no.
B.
Taylor left just at the wrong time, too. They had it covered. You're going to get information real soon, though.
He knows. He's going. Oh, he gets taken out from Bonk. Shaco now knows. There's spots where he knows there's going to be gun.
Oh, he saw him. He saw him. He's got that. Yeah, but they're going to work together. Watch. He's going to get crossed so hard right now. Yeah.
Oh, that was
good attempt.
I thought he was going to get that one kill and somehow managed to make it out alive and get defused, but
that would have been huge. If he got that kill, that actually was a possible win there. You had to know the other player was coming from your left flank.
Yeah.
Because if they're smart, they're setting up that cross. They want to make sure that they can pressure and take turns poking you from different angles. Yeah, it was good. It was very smart of Shaco to get out of that situation. He had to make that cross fast, and he almost got across there. But yeah, it was just the fact that they ended up in these 1v2, 1v3, 1v4 situations way too many times.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It happens. Especially, you know, we understood going into this. Fanshawe was a heavy AR team on this map. It's, as we mentioned, very open map. So the fact that we did pull one round off of them is impressive. It goes to show that, you know, there is the possibility in there to continue to take more in the future. Look forward to it.
Yeah, but that means that Fanshawe, because this is a best of 5, is now on match point when it comes to the series as a whole. So we move forward into Hacienda, your favorite map.
For Control.
On Control. Yeah, which now you've got 30 lives, so you get to respawn. If you're out of those lives, you're done. But you also have to take turns attacking and defending and controlling 2 points. If you get one of those points, you get an extra 60 seconds on the board. The problem is, if we're losing these gunfights early like this, I mean, it could, even if it's not, if we hold points, it's the lives that become a problem for us.
Yeah, what we might be seeing in this Control is possibly a game of lives instead of a game of Control, TDM style. It might not happen. It depends on, will spawn traps happen? More than likely they will happen. Spotting those, getting the person holding the spawn traps gone It's a very strategic game. The calls that you make for your team have to be on point. You have to work together.
Right.
Especially in Hossy, you have to see things that you can't see.
Well, one more time to stretch your legs before we get into our third and potentially final match here for our Academy squad. So we'll see you in just a few more moments.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
If a career in esports sounds wow to you, it's not. This is where your profession plus your passion could come together. Would still need what traditional business would need. The more distinct difference is in traditional sports, no one owns the ball. But in esports, someone does own the game. And this is part of what we're going to discuss in this program. You'd be able to learn how to run an esports event on the operations side to the management side of it. Marketing and promotions, how to deal with sponsorships, how to deal with partnerships. And also a big part of our industry is social media as well. What you're working on now is probably also needed. This industry needs all kinds of professionals. If you're looking for change, this program could be a converging point. Good luck and have fun.
Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. We got some more Call of Duty coming your way. I'm leaving. This is your chaos. Welcome. You know what I just learned? Is that Twitch now on the mobile app, when you're looking at clips, forces you to watch the vertical version of it.
Yeah, you have to actually full screen it and then turn your phone.
Yeah, I just clicked watch full video, but that is very annoying. They should allow you to choose. I don't want to watch vertical videos. What if there's something off to the sides?
What's also annoying is just because it kind of transfers to YouTube as well, premium. Instead of just asking would you like to play the audio in the background? It just does it for you. So every time I swipe out, I'm like, oh, I'm still hearing the video, and I cannot watch it because I'm doing something else.
I always close my videos first. I guess that's just habit.
Sometimes, because I'll get like a notification, I'll click it, And it just continues to play.
Well, we've got Call of Duty coming your way in just a few moments. Potentially final map here for our Academy squad as we head to Control on Hacienda. And hopefully maybe things can turn around. Reverse sweep time? I don't know. We've lasted this team before. We knew it would be a hard time.
It will be. I would like to see a single map win from the boys. I feel like that would boost some confidence and reassure them that, you know, there's a possibility here. So Taylor getting taken out by Noted right away. Shaco, a little bit of a gunfight. Shaco currently on the board with 1 kill. Noted, Bonk, Sus, all 1 kills themselves.
You know what map this reminds me of?
What map?
This other one that I can't remember the name of.
I was going to say, that's very helpful, Freddie. Super helpful.
What was there was a tank in the middle of the street. You could go out into a backyard behind it. There's some ruined rubble buildings and stuff. Like it was in the middle of a war zone, which actually most of it
do you remember what game it was?
Call of Duty.
Thank you so much for that. Really, I never could have guessed.
We're losing in lives right now.
We are. They've already gotten almost a full capture on B. Couple seconds. Birdie can get in there, contest a little further. He's contesting. He's got to find 1.
Behind you. Oh, he's got him. Nice. Good hold.
That is a good almost clutch, I'd say, from Birdie.
Yeah. Well, that feels
and
good.
And he snatched an AR. Unless he already had it. I swear he was running a sub. There's Taylor getting taken out. Wing up above in secret, trying to find this player. Finds him, kills him. Noted, taken out. It is currently 18 to 17 lives in Fanshaw's favor. Shaco finding 1. Little exchange. Taylor also getting taken out in that as well. B is still not captured. They're probably going to push for it. No, they're still pushing B. Pushing office right now. They've got office control. Birdie up through secret. Top. One of the plots. Don't ask me which one.
He's upstairs.
He is. He's already gotten the kill up there. And he is in their spawn ever so slightly.
Watch your back.
Wing didn't see the man sitting in the corner. Noted, and don't know who else is on there. One of the other Fanshaw fuels on there. Birdie taking out Noted.
Yeah, they got a point, though.
Gets spotted. Bonked him. Birdie was on a killing spree, though.
Yeah, I got the extra minute on the board here. The real problem, though, is that the Condors are now down into single digits. It's still pretty close. I mean, they could still take this. If you can eliminate those last 2, but each basically only have 1 or 2 lives left before this is done. Okay, come on. 3 times the charm.
We really got to play lives here. We were very close in lives, which is really, really lovely to see. I really like to see it. Taylor's getting in, getting a kill. Bonk exchange for his teammate Noted, following it up on Birdie. Ooh. Wing and Shaco getting kills for themselves on point.
Yeah, you want to clear that tick, though, because that's almost...
Cure just waiting.
Secure it onto that second tick, and then it's just 1 more to go. 3 lives left. Yeah, this is going to get hard now because you only got 3 players to try and eliminate their 7.
Noted taking out Wing, unfortunately. Birdie following it up top. 1 on point. Gotta find them, and there is round 1.
It was all right. I mean, honestly, if they focus on the lives aspect of this, they might actually find themselves a situation where they can win this. I mean, obviously, the point's going to be important. You're going to want to at least get 1 of these for that extra minute, but now that you're on attack, I mean, that's a possibility of just playing those lives.
Yeah. Really got to watch them. As soon as you start getting down to about, I would say almost even 15, start calling it out, watch lives, play it kind of cautiously, but also at the same time very strategically and to a degree aggressively as well. Noted taking out Wing with a nade. Frag. Birdie.
Good try.
Following it up, Shaco as well, both up in secret. Birdie hopping down onto point almost. Don't know who's on. Taylor got taken out. Wing also getting taken out. Kieran Sus securing some kills for themselves. 1 of Fanshot Fuel up top. We got office control from Shaco, who jumps down, heads back into office, misses the Fuel player up there who calls him out on it.
Yeah, they don't miss it. And now they're in trouble, but they were doing so good at the beginning. I mean, honestly, that was a really good start for the Condors. I feel like they played that pretty strategically, methodically, and they worked together really well there.
They did, and they're working together very well. I think that first round kind of showcased that, you know, we played close. We were close. They need to get on point, though, because they have 22 seconds left. I don't think we've stepped on point once.
We were on there for just a moment, but it ended up getting
yes.
cleared. But yeah, at this point, we need point. The whole team needs to dive on, and I just don't know if it's going to happen here. Unless they get a quick win here over at B, they have to hold on so hard. One kill down might help them out, though. Another, that's going to buy them some space, but you got to watch out. There's going to be another Fanshot Fuel player coming around the corner, and with 6 seconds left, you have to just stick this point for the rest of this round. That's a good start there for Wing.
It is, and we got Taylor shooting some shots. Wing getting taken out on point. Birdie and Taylor both trying to push, and Birdie's actually pulling back. Gets one kill. Unfortunately, can't get the second, and time runs out.
Sometimes
for Condors.
You just don't realize that the timer's going down. I mean, also, if he just ran forward, he would die. There's two people looking at him.
It's a lose-lose.
You really can't do much except just play the way you know you need to play, and that's play for your life in that situation.
Yeah. Going on round 3. This is Control best of 3. It is match point overall for both the map and the entire match.
Yeah, one more round, and Fuel will shut down the Condors' run here today. Their first series in the NACE East 1 conference.
Birdie, Taylor. Taylor with the first blood. Birdie with the second kill for himself. They're turning it around. Thought someone was on there. He backed off. See, Wing going in. Has office. Top plat.
Got some work to do.
Fuel playing it slow right now. Working in, splitting in 2.
Yeah, they don't have to do much.
Noted taking out Shaco. Birdie trying to slut himself, trying to see through that little crack. Cure noted taking some shots for themselves. Birdie running around trying to spot some players. It looks like 2 Fanshawe Fuel on B.
Yeah, they're just trying to
back fence.
Pull the Condors out of rotation. Hey, that's a good kill. Get out there. Unfortunately, there's another, but it was trying to pull the Condors out of rotation, and they've done exactly that. They had all their players stack B, and they got 2 ticks as a result. So their slow play worked out really well for them. Sure, they're behind by a life, but it really doesn't matter because they're going to get that extra minute in just a few moments here once they get back on that point.
They are, and they already got someone sitting on A right below, gets picked off. That's going to get cleared, but B still does have 2 ticks. All they need to do is either completely capture A and then go back to B, or completely capture B, go back to A. And at this point, with 24 seconds, you kind of want to cap B for that extra minute, or just try to take out 21 lives.
Unfortunate loss there. That's going to give a real strong hold over on B. And they're going to get that extra 60 seconds on the board. Minute 15 now for the Condors. They're winning lives. I said it, it might be the game plan while they're on defense is to play the lives rather than time. But unfortunately now it's all going to be stacked onto A. We know there's some trophy systems there that's going to make it a little bit harder just to dive in from top. But possibility's still there.
It is, and we see Fuel all pretty close. We got, looks like 1 up top, 1 might be plat, and he is getting called out by Wing. Wing almost getting the kill on Sus, but misses out. Shaco very quick to follow it up. Probably had a call out. Absolute Sus. Noted taking out Taylor. Shaco pushing in, trying to get them in a spawn trap right now.
Trying to take that wide fight there with an SMG. Ends up getting eliminated. And Condors now starting to fall behind on lives as well as the point. 30 seconds left. This will be a last push for Fanshawe Fuel. They're trying to just hold that line right now and to be able to get that good spawn. And it looks like they're in that position now.
They are 18 seconds left. They could take this as long as they win these gunfights. Shaco getting taken out by Bonk. Looks like 2 more Fanshawe Fuel members pushing on. 1 sitting corner. Wing taking him out. Another sliding into kitchen, into Seller. Birdie with the pistol kill. 11 seconds left. Will they win on time?
Yeah, they might be able to here.
Two
I mean, it
down.
comes down to the final lives, too. There's a kill. Go back for the other one underneath you. You didn't even see him, I guess? I don't know. But
Oh, it's a game of lives.
Yeah.
5-3.
final 2 lives here for the Condors. 3 seconds left here, and they're going to be able to secure that point before the clock ticks down. And even if they try to play lives, the Condors only had 1 left to the 3 of the Fanshawe Fuel. And the Fanshawe Fuel will take the win 3-0 in the series. And Condors, while there was some fight in them, still have a lot of work to do against this opponent.
They do. We've seen at the very end, they started coming into themselves, understanding how to kind of combat them. They only had 8 seconds left for, you know, Fanshawe that they had to capture A. It was very close, very, very close, that control game. Very impressive.
Fanshawe Fuel, your victors for this one against our Academy squad. This was their first series in their entire league for this semester. So there's a lot more to go. And as I said, I think this is a good one to start off with because it just gives you a good speed check, right? You've got the understanding of what kind of momentum and play you need to be playing at for the rest of the series. If this is the best team and you're keeping it relatively close, I mean, I would say they were always like a third of the way there each time. And, you know, that's a good sign as long as everyone else in the league is not as good as Fanshawe Fuel.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. We did mention, obviously, they moved up in their division. They're going against more difficult teams that they might not have faced before, different skill levels, but we've seen just in this match alone, they do have a good set of players for skills.
That's very true. Hey, well, that was our Academy squad, and we'll see a lot more from them throughout the rest of the semester. I almost said season. The rest of the semester, I imagine. But we'll also be seeing a lot of our varsity squad who will be coming up next, if not mistaken. That'll be at 9 o'clock. So we're going to have a little bit of a break before we get into that action. But they're up in the Superconference. So it is actually 8:30. Okay, so that's changed. So hopefully we'll have that match going soon as long as the game cooperates. So stick with us. Again, stretch your legs, get your water, get your snacks, and come back and join us for, again, the varsity squad hanging out in the Superconference.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Hello, long break. I'm glad that you came back to hang out with us. We got some more Call of Duty action, another potential 5 maps here, but we're moving over to the varsity squad. I always mix up the two. I don't know why they're called that, so I just mix it up in my head all the time. Anyways, I'm believe this is Mute Chaos. Why is it? What does varsity mean?
I don't know.
What does academy mean?
I explained this to one of my friends using like hockey terms.
Do I hockey? I partake from time.
Do you understand like the difference between like the NHL and the OHL?
Yes.
Varsity is the NHL, academy is the OHL.
Well, I know the levels, but I don't get why.
I don't know what it
that.
means, but like, it's the best way to put it.
Very interesting. Either way, you see him there, and if you followed our COD squad before, then you might notice a couple different faces going here. Well, I wouldn't say a couple. A singular new face there. So before we talk about them and our opponents coming up, why don't we take a closer look at the team themselves? That's right. The Condors still rocking that 5-man roster, but the face that won't be there anymore is Dremo, and in his place is Burton. You see him there on the left of this cool-looking squad. J-Ray on the right side there beside Coach Potsy is not able to join us today, so our roster is going to be Savvy, Neb, Big Ol' Frizzman, and Burton joining us at the end there.
It's nice to see Luca actually playing the game. He is a phenomenal player. All of them are. Burton has actually taken me by surprise.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know why, but I mean, when you come from as a Halo pro into Call of Duty and continue to play pretty much the same way that he did, which was phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, that's the key point he says is he's played high-level Halo before. Also, he wrote Family Guy. Does he not look like Seth MacFarlane?
You say that like I know
who
Seth
I
looks
will
like.
show you a picture.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we're looking at him to come in. Neb obviously was the newest addition behind him. You see him there looking through his groceries. He joined in as a squad as a high-level player before for COD, and now so we're just trying to like really pump in this experience into the team right now. Frizz has always been a solid player for the team, and Savvy, he's been in and out, so it'll be good to see him get this the synergy with the squad early on. Him and some of the other players would swap out last time, so I love to see him on Frizz. We've seen him pop off so many times before, and I would love to see that happening here again today.
And we've got our, I guess, everyone that we're facing off against, huh? He did, yeah. Burton does look like him.
Yeah,
you're correct about that.
But we are the 5th seed. We ended up in the middle of this group last time. We were in Superconference. We did well enough to not get relegated out of Superconference in the last semester. There, our squad obviously starting with a bit of a trouble at the beginning there, playing some of the hardest teams here, like Oklahoma, Cumberland, right off the bat. Getting those teams right off the rip was really hard, but we focused in, locked in. There was a reckoning for the squad to really take things seriously, and they've only been uphill from there. So coming in with a bit of a unfamiliar roster. I mean, the fact that J-Ray's out as well today is definitely going to give them a little bit of trouble, but they do have experience up against this Akron squad, who will be our first opponent in this conference.
They are. Mr. Logo Master, how did you feel about that logo?
Very
logo.
uninspired,
Yeah.
but also simple. I mean, that is a classic high school or just collegiate sports logo. That is the logo that goes on an American football jersey of a university that got founded in like the 60s.
Okay, that's very specific. Anyways, the more specifics is the map picks. So, unlike COD Academy, we see some different maps here. We got Hardpoint on Protocol instead of S&D. S&D is now Red Card. Then we go Vault Control, Hasi Hardpoint, and then the final, if we need to, Skyline S&D. The first 3 maps, if we are going to do a 3-0, either Condors 3-0 or Akron 3-0s, we'll only see Protocol, Red Card, and Vault. Hasi and Skyline are the kind of deciders. So, Protocol Hardpoint.
Vault is so hard.
It is and it isn't.
Okay. You want to elaborate?
It depends on how good your gun skills are, how much you trust in your players actually.
Right, so it's hard.
Well, when you're good, you're good. When you're bad, you're bad. Let's put it that way. But this team is good, so they should be good.
By the way, I did find I was pretty close. I was pretty close.
Oh.
I was only off by 110 years.
100?
No, 90 years. 90 years. The Akron was founded in 1870.
Whoa.
Yeah.
1860. Sorry. Schools were like made back in. I sound really young right now.
What do you mean schools were made? When did you think education started in the lineage of human history?
I don't know. Like, I really, I need to get on Google or something. I need to watch some like Netflix documentary.
What did we just start becoming civilized like 100 years ago?
I don't know. That's what it feels like. It feels like 100 years ago we just like existed.
The advent of modern society started 100 years. I mean, the Industrial Revolution really did change things a lot. So, like, I mean, the big push, started happening like 1850s onward. But
so, like, we're coming up on 100 years.
Yeah,
I think a little bit more. 150.
We are well over 100 years.
Listen, I say this every time. I'm not here for math. I'm here for talking. So when I try to do math very quickly for hardpoint and everything, I just give up.
We're approaching 200 years.
Are we? Okay, I was kind of close with 150.
Oh, yeah, 150.
I was only 50 off.
No, that's fine. I don't know what's going on here, but you need to get off TikTok.
I barely go on it now. I'm barely on any social media now, actually. I turned all my notifications off. It's hard to reach me now.
Good. We all need a little more of that in our life. Not right now, though. We need communication and pure connection. Because
family bonds.
Our squad needs to talk. Akron's going to be hard. I talked to Coach Potts. He said right off the rip, this might be hard. Protocol is one of their best maps, but you're playing against apparently a squad that loves to go full AR as well. So.
Okay, that'll be interesting. I'm not recognizing any of Akron's names.
I missed them. I'll see them in a few moments here. Either way, we played them before.
We have.
Yeah, last semester. Didn't go well. They were one of the harder ones.
Was it Keanu?
We beat Keanu.
Yeah, Keanu was a win for us, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm slowly piecing it together in my mind. There's Burton's face. You guys can't see him.
They can't see him.
They're watching the very amazing fly-through. Was it Frizzy that did the fly-throughs? I think it was.
I wouldn't be surprised. He also put together that COD explainer that you saw earlier today. That was pretty good.
Frizzy.
Shout out to Frizzy.
The man of many talents.
Big Frizz out here running the show at this point.
Pretty much. He's given us some really good content for us casters to talk about.
I love it. Anyways, getting to our match against Akron Esports. I know their name because they got some pretty good Call of Duty players as well. So they're just well known in the collegiate space when it comes to doing good stuff. Condors, though, we've got a good team as well, and we're hoping right now we can make a statement to the Superconference that we are here and we are ready.
Lots of double kills coming out. Phoebes ending up taking out some ball. We're going to take some moments throughout this. You're going to hear a lot of mispronounced names, unfortunately.
Phoebes, Hard, Bowie, and
Are we going
MZ
Bowie?
probably.
Okay. Well, we got Burton Savvy getting some kills. Hazard coming in. There's Frizzy, Mr. Oreo McFrizzy. Neb with the SMG trying to hit these long shots over on P2, but P1, it's a fight. We're on P2 now, and only 33 points have been collected.
No, this is good. Again, the play we're going to see here is no slight to our academy team, but we have a really solid grouping of players on the Condors Varsity squad, hence their naming of Varsity. And you're going to see some pretty solid play for them right now, and they're keeping things real close, only 9 points off of our opponents. And the gunfights are going back and forth, although 3 of our players dropping now.
It is. It's unfortunate for Varsity. They've played for many semesters now together. Burton being the only new addition, but it doesn't matter when you have 3 other players that are used to it. It's a typical thing. So it's really nice to see Akron coming in, getting those shots. Akron does have control of P2 currently. 6 seconds left. We're trying to get the rotate for P3, but Akron beating us there. Burton going down, trying to pick some people off in bunker. A little bit of a fight. It looks like Frizzy slide. No, it was Neb sliding in, actually. Trying to clear it up. Frizzy getting some kills for himself. Savvy spotting someone top of... I don't know if it's grannies or blue. It's one of them. Top of this building, top of P3. Condors have point. It is contested currently, sitting behind lockers. Backed off, waiting for his team. Akron does have favored spawns for P3. Neb sitting outside, picking one off. 2 more in. 1 circle and run back. Frizzy's down. He tried the challenge, lost it. Neb picking him off. It's good. We're doing
Condors starting to fall a little bit behind now as the opponents in Akron just getting a real good control of their position. I mean, the way they're surrounding us, they're separating the Condors. We're starting to trickle now onto these points. You see that map control really starting to take Akron's lead here. But Condors can stay in this, keep that communication going. We should be able to stay on point.
We should, and we see, looks like 3 Akron players here on P4. Frizzy coming in. 1 pick, 2 pick. 3 pick. Oh, he's playing his life. 2 Akron now coming on. Burton coming in. We got 3 Condors. Burton, Savvy, both with picks.
Huge.
Neb also, and we've taken control of P4. One of the harder points to gain control of after you lost it.
Yeah.
And we are collecting our points now.
This is a great team kill for them there. They were able to wipe out every single one of Akron's players. And now they're just locking in the point. 16 seconds left. They're going to want to start rotating around to next point very soon, but they are going to be able to lock in a good amount of points. Only 30 down now off of Akron, and we've got next point. Let's see how long we can hold it. Only 2 players there to hold it, but a great kill from Savvy is going to give them a lot of space.
We do, and we are now back to P1 over at the side here. Savvy holding top of our building. 4 Akron players all coming together. Akron, 1 player on point. If they can get him off, spot him, they can take point for themselves. Burton trying to get up here, taking one out.
Yeah.
Will he get another? Savvy also getting a kill for himself. Burton getting 1. Burton getting almost 2. That player's definitely absolute. Neb just got to spot him on the stairs. Will he spot him? Yes, he does. He gets the kill and almost gets the second.
Condors surrounding the point. They're going to be able to lock it in, but watch their back. They've got Bowie on the flank. This could cause them a lot of trouble. Yeah, we're going to lose point because of that. And we get split up as well. We have Akron doing their darndest. Just make sure they hold that line and hold that spawn for themselves as they rotate around to this next point. Condors not too far off, but again, it's the simple flanker that's coming in and disrupting the Condors map hold that's allowing Akron to squeak away with the lead.
It is, and we are now back to P2. Current score 134 to 83 for Akron. Frizzy getting one pick, doesn't get the second. One's top of P2. Savvy coming in with a double kill. Burton as well. Burton on point, throwing down trophy. Much needed thing on this point. Neb holding doors, knowing where they're spawning. One's going up top, 2 back, 1 Condor on point. Neb found the shot. He got shot at. Frizzy found the shot. Getting exchanges for each other. This is very nice. Neb shooting top zip. Akron not able to push on to P2.
Right.
It's a good thing.
Condors doing a great job holding us down. They're going to have to rotate out soon here. 9 seconds left, but they get themselves really close, within 20. And the Frizzy popping off right now. A second coming in, taking his sights away from that player on Zip, and they'll have to back off. Yeah, a little bit of control here from Akron on next point.
Burton coming in with the pistol. Reloading his gun. Savvy coming from underneath. Getting the pick on MZ. Savvy. Burton coming in, contesting. Finds one player. Playing a little game of cat and mouse. Burton with the exchange. One is top stairs. Frizzy taking him off. He's got control up point. Watching lockers. He knows Akron is there. Loses the fight. Burton comes in to get the exchange. But Akron really putting up a fight.
You hope to win that gunfight there, justify a little bit more time for your teammates to get into there, but they've got spawn. And again, it really is just coming down to that. But look how close we've kept it this entire time. 20 points has been kind of that difference, 20 to 30, max 40 at one point there. But it's been a real close series. Condors have yet to get the lead, though, and they're hoping to do so exactly here. But next point is going to be the focus. Watch that flank again. Bowie might be trouble in a few moments here.
He does. However, Neb getting those picks off of those players that just spawned in. He knows one's coming stairs. Almost gets the kill. It does not on Hazard. Hazard, they know that it's coming. Spiral. 3 Akron players, however, pushing in through the front. Oreo Frizzy's throwing me off with his new name. But Hazard and Bowie coming in, getting some kills. They take point for Akron. We got one sitting at boat. Burton unable to get the full kill on that player. Thinks he's there, not there. There's only 2 on point. One holding, looks like Spiral. They've got to push in. 20 seconds left on this point. 154 to 184 for Akron. Akron taking the lead for most of this. Frizzy pushing in. Burton kind of coming in, checking control panel. Lots of fires going on. Condors managing to take the last couple seconds, but that also means rotate needs to come into effect. Frizzy spotting one. Knows he might come up zip. Does not come up zip. Neb up top. P1 gets taken out. Savvy now knows. Goes up. Him and looks like Frizzy holding off. Gotta go capture P1. 3rd rotation, I think, now that we're in for these points, for hard points. But they're holding Akron off very well. Keep them over in their building spawn. Making sure no one gets here. Contested though. Condors come out on top. They're gaining points. No one's here. Akron regaining it. 171, 197. Frizzy getting taken out. There was an exchange. Neb not finding the player in the grass. There's a snake in the grass. Watch your toes. Savvy pushing on. Sees one player. Gets some shots on it. Doesn't fully get it. Neb going in. Player's already jumped out. Sees one. Gets one. Sees 2. Does not get 2. Frizzy coming in to get 2. P2 rotate. Savvy coming in. We've got Akron. Leaf is very quiet next to me. It's kind of eerie almost.
Well, I was waiting for you. You haven't stopped.
Yeah.
You didn't give me any space to talk. I would love to get in here and chat about this right now. 2 points have gone by. I'm still here. 227 on the point score here. We're getting very close to a victory for Akron. The battle is going to come down to the wire here. We're not too far off from them, but of course, it's starting to feel a little bit worrisome for the Condors in map number 1, but I can't say it's been a bad battle, especially against an opponent we knew would be hard.
Exactly. We're playing it really well. We're holding our own. Burton here on stairs, watching stairs, getting the kill. Savvy as well. Neb getting taken out up top, P2. Frizzy coming in, going zip. No, he goes past, finds them, gets the Chow win. Going back into their spawn, flipping them for P3. Because they know this is the desired spawn for P3. Burton getting the kill. Frizzy did get taken out, so spawns might be a little iffy.
We're in a bit of a troubled spot right now. Spawn's not in our favor, and we got final 10 points needed for Akron. It's going to be a really hard-fought battle for Condors, and losing those gunfights pretty much just seals the deal. At this point, we're not going to be able to get onto that with any real gusto, and exploding bodies will secure Akron's win on map number 1. Can't say it was the worst thing in the world. I mean, you're only 53 points off, while of course you'd like it to be closer. We've seen them fight closer. We've seen those 249s and 248s before, but still not the worst thing in the world, given the fact that this isn't the roster they're generally used to playing with. J-Ray not in today, so huge shout-outs to Burton and Savvy for stepping it up.
Yeah, crazy with the best play. It's very nice, clean. Yeah, it was a good round of hardpoint for Protocol for this team. We see how they're working together. They're able to, get those kill exchanges, which is what you want to see. A lot of non-traded kills for us as well, which is also very nice. Yeah. And there's the final score, 197 to 250. As we mentioned, very close round for, a team that we thought was, this high and mighty team that we might lose against. And yet, here we are holding our own against them.
So the question you always have to ask is, how well is that translation from a game like Halo going to translate into Call of Duty? And now, obviously, controller skill is going to be a big aspect of it. Both games are primarily played on controller, and being able to function with a controller and utilize it really well is going to be a big part of playing. And the next step, though, of course, is understanding the play style. I mean, Halo tends to be, it's very team-focused game. You need to have those crosses. You need to have team shooting going, not shooting your team, but both players focused fire on an individual to break down those shields and get those kills a lot quicker. It's a lot safer. It's very easy to overcommit. In Call of Duty, you've got a little bit more of that speed to it. It's easy to go in as a solo player and just do a lot of damage if you can get that position. We saw that a few times from, I forget which player it was, number 7 on our opponent's side, on Akron's side, flanking us out a little bit and catching us off guard and disrupting any of our pushes onto those points. So there are different skill sets that are involved between the two games. I'm just curious, how much, maybe he's played a lot, but how well is he transitioning into this with the squad?
I mean, I'd like to say he's transitioning into this pretty
well.
I
can't say it's been the worst thing, to be honest. Obviously, they didn't get the win, but they knew that this was going to be difficult. So the next map is going to be on Red Card, and this has been an interesting map. I mean, I don't like it just watching it. And I've heard, I think you maybe others say they don't like playing it either.
No, it's just big. It's big. And even though it's a big map, it all happens in the center, right at Ticket Booth. That's where all the fights happen. That's where everything, it doesn't get spread out.
Well, they might see some spread out here because we're going into S&D. So remember, it's first to 6 rounds. You only have 1 life. And that's going to cause players to play a little safer, potentially spread it a little wider, trying to get those flanks.
And we see Akron does have a bit of a wide spread. 2 players watching A, 1 going through B, making sure, that's clear. No one's going B. Condors sticking together. It is a 3v3 right now. No, it's not. It's a 4v3. Apparently, I don't know how to count. See Neb at the bottom. Just assumed. Sorry, Neb.
Yeah, it's good. An early kill. It's going to put Condors in a advantageous position. They also get to choose the pacing here. I mean, they have bomb. We're on attack. We get to choose what site we're going to lock down, and we're only going to choose that site once we know that we have the security. And that kill is going to secure it off really well. Down to a 3v1. Condors certainly should walk away with a win on round 1.
Oh, 100%. 2v1, super easy. Is Bowie. He's coming through doors. Burton sees him, spots him, knows he's there. Knows where he's coming, and kills him.
That's an obvious pick. Honestly, I think that was a really bad play from Bowie.
Just
yeah, that was very, I mean, obviously we see it from the perspective of his killer and how 10 steps ahead he was. I mean, Burton's like, yeah, of course he's going to come over there, but you have two teammates that can watch the other door. Of course, get your safety behind that hedge, watch those doors. So yeah, good round 1 there for the Condors.
Very nice. We'll see how we do on
defense.
We'll see. We'll also see which point does Akron go. Do they go B, which is in stadium? Do they go A, which is over near stage? It looks like they are once again going spread out. Both teams going spread. Bomb is pushing up through top.
Yeah, very interesting call.
It's very interesting.
Well, it does give him a chance for that flank around, and we did just lose Burton down on that backside on B site there. And Savvy's also going to go down. Now in a bad spot. This push actually wasn't the worst idea because it really forced them around there, losing their pressure on B, losing that gunfight. They're down a player, makes it really hard for those last players trying to defend A. So not the worst call in the world. Surprising too.
Yeah, definitely, especially setting your bomb out. Just have at her. Go, buddy. Go, run, Forrest. And it worked. Don't know how that worked. And Bomb stayed alive, too. Bomb never went down. They never died.
Yeah, no, I mean, they almost did, but that was...
Almost, but they didn't, so... Next time, Nab. You got this next time. You can win that 1v4, I promise.
Well, now they're on attack. The question is, do we play the same way? You know, it looks like they're going to have similar route, but they are... We need a little heavier onto A site right now.
They are. It's a little more open, a little wider. You can kind of see where they're going. Akron also spread out a little bit. More focused on A, but one person mid, just in case they need to go slide over to B, which is where Frizzy is looking.
Yeah, he's got the laser ready.
See Burton, just getting some tickets inside.
Did he just steal everything from the cash register?
He might have. He broke glass too.
Oh my God.
He's on the run.
He's a vandal.
Oh, Frizzy pushing in. Very interesting. Frizzy on the flank.
Yeah, he's going to have some sights on him real soon. He's got the sights on
and he gets
his
the kill.
opponent first, though. It's Bowie eliminated. That's going to open up the space. Look at the Condors try to push on A there, but we lose that. But it's Frizzy popping off over on B, and that is a massive setup for the team. They've got pressure and choice of either site.
And they go B. We see Bomb going B. Neb heading on. Who is Savvy's holding long, it looks like. Really far back. Frizzy knows someone's got to push the door. Yep. Savvy getting his kill on Hazard, and there's Frizzy.
Clinical.
Clean.
I know, absolutely clinical. Beautiful execution. Frizzy, the Splinter Cell, getting himself into the middle of the operations there, dividing those final two players, and again, winning his gunfights, which was massive, but getting those final two players split up like that, keeping a third back. That was just such a brilliant play. You know they've got to try to make that flank around to approach B from both sides. Just a really heads-up play from the Condors.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Do it again, boys. Hopefully Akron doesn't do the same thing they did first round, but even if they did, I wouldn't be surprised if the Condors are expecting it.
Well, they again, potentially are. Standard setup.
All going, sticking your feet, going stadium. One's holding long. Down your A. He gets picked off by Frizzy.
Frizzy's popping off today right now. Look at him.
He is.
As long as it's accurate in this game at a 6-1, and I believe that is accurate
Should
right now.
be accurate now, yes.
PTSD from the last game.
Oh, God.
And no, Frizzy is an absolute monster right now. We're watching him on the flank too, as he tries his best to come up behind those players in MZ and Bowie.
Spots one gets taken out by Bowie. Burton, Savvy working together. Savvy almost to a degree saved Burton's life there.
Yeah, the question is, how soon is Frizzy going to get himself back into the action?
Oh, Hazard spots one.
There he is. He gets him in. My answer comes real quick. Nice old two-piece. Yeah, Frizzy. Give him the stank. Give him the stank face. Yeah, you're earning this one right now.
He's living up to his old gamer tag. Frizz but locked.
Oh, look at that turn. The laser, man.
The flick.
That's where
absolutely insane player.
That's where you want him to out in the open like that with those ARs. They can just laser in, pick up some kills, and big Frizz stepping it up.
Yeah, we're back to attack with Bomb Minute 30 on the clock. 4 and 4 lives. Obviously, we just loaded in. Hopefully no one accidentally nades themselves up. Rip. Seen
Could
that
happen.
happen before.
Could happen.
Seen people take out half their team doing that.
Oh, look at this pressure from Burton. He wants to get in there. He's got to watch out. There's another player with him that he's not expecting.
And he gets the kill. And the grenade from Bowie takes him out. That's unfortunate. Phoebe's in there. Savvy knows someone. Sees him. Continues to see him-ish.
No, they're going to get the heck on out of there right now. Yeah, that site's a little bit stacked. I mean, A might be an option, but they should know that Akron will know that they might make that rotate, right? So they're going to be careful here.
They might. Seems like Akron's not calling it out just yet.
They
though.
will soon when they realize the pressure's
like
gone.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes. See.
And there it is.
Yeah, Hazard watching.
It could be a fake, though. I mean, that's the thing Akron have to be careful about is, like, rotating around. They could lose out on that. But they got sight line. That's huge. That's why you're there. That's why that's a position. Is because now you can know if they're trying to make that cross to A.
Yeah, and they got 20 seconds left to plant bomb. It's like Neb's going for it. Savvy spots one, gets some shots on him, but doesn't land them. Neb, 1v3 situation. Takes out one.
He's in trouble, though.
2 more, but he's got 6 seconds left.
Yeah, what do you do here?
Not much.
No, not much at all. That's a toughie. I mean, they almost had that shot, too. I mean, Neb called out the rotate on them. Tried to get a kill just to finish up that player. Had he done that, he was his own worst enemy there. Had he gotten that kill, he would have been in a much better position in that clutch moment. But unfortunately, there were too many players left alive.
Unfortunately, but hey, we're still in the lead right now.
It's still close.
3-2. It is very close. Condors proving their worth in this league, in this division. Why they earned their spot once again in the Superconference. Savvy up top, watching over ticket. Burton already getting shot at. Akron really rushing in. Burton's probably calling out 3 Condors, watching Diner.
Yeah, Util's coming out, see if they can get that pick off. Right now, all 8 players alive. Condors heavy stack to B. They know that pushes in there, and there goes the plant. They're going to have to go for the defuse.
Well, there's an RC car.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get in there in time, though, to stop that. Actually, they pull back.
Burton knows.
Oof. You're hoping that's maybe a kill there for the Condors, but they are stuck right now. Great laser there. Frizzy keeping it going. Watch down at the bottom of the stairs. Can't turn in time, and it's just down to the last 2 for them.
They are Savvy and Neb once again working together. Savvy holding these spots. 14 seconds left, however. Gets one. Needs 2 more. Neb getting taken out. Akron taking it. Tying it up 3-3.
Yep.
On S&D.
That's hard. I mean, they finally saw a different play. I mean, for Akron, this was a full B-sided stack. Condors just didn't have the answer. We'll see how they reciprocate this in the next series. You know, do they use their own weapon against them? How does it turn around once we get back to Akron attacking again? Are they going to go back B? I mean, all this does play out, but a lot of options for Akron now at this point. It definitely is up to the Condors to be able to answer this comeback.
That is very true, especially on attacker side. We're going back to A. Neb back to the same spot over by this tree. Savvy up on street, watching top and where Globe is. Burton getting taken out by MZ.
You want the early picks usually. Generally, you don't want to be your teammates going down, and now 2 down though for Akron. Condors to answer
responding.
back.
So it's a 3v2 situation. Hazard and Bowie, the last 2 for Akron. The Condors aren't sure where they are. Frizzy might be the one to find them first, though.
I mean, it has been a lot in the past. I mean, this man has been on the flank. He's on something else today, and I like it.
Oh, Neb with the spot there. Very nice. Doesn't get the kill, but he knows that they are there. He scares them off a little bit. Gives them a little spook. Frizzy also spotting them up top there. Holding them off. 22 seconds. Bomb either needs to be planted right now or time's out.
They're going for it, though, but again, that
Where's
pressure from up
Hazard?
top.
Where is Hazard that he's getting these snipes on?
He's going to get the plant, but he's got to watch out. He's going to drop on you. Yeah, you're not going to be able to walk away from that one. So close. Frizzy tried to come in with the clutch. And again, if there's any player right now that could do it, it's him.
Yes, that was just unfortunate. I don't know where Hazard was sitting that he was able to get these picks off on both Neb and Savvy while planting the bomb. But he did it. Hazard showing that he is a hazard.
I would tell you if I knew, but I don't.
Nope. Just means that we get to rewatch the video later.
I mean, that's true.
It's the best part. Highly recommend. If you see the video after it's been live, you should rewatch it.
Hey, if cool things happen, I definitely look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rewatch live esports sometimes.
I did it actually today. We watched Major 1 finals. Nothing else to do.
Major. Oh yeah, COD.
Yeah. Should have specified
I'm like,
that.
we didn't have a major here.
Yeah, actually, just
land.
little did everyone know we had a secret major happen. A major win is what we had.
I mean, if you're running esports as entertainment, you don't really want it to be secret.
No.
So we're doing it wrong if
Probably,
that's
yeah.
the case.
Unless there's a reason it needs to be secret, but yeah, the last time we had COD on stream, we actually won, so.
What's going on here right now? Frizzy
Frizzy's going for a wide flank very
deep
quick.
in the trenches right now.
Frizzy said, honestly, I just want to get one. I want to tie back
he's
up.
sneaky. He's got one, but he's got to watch out. He's just giving away his position. Yeah, he can't get the second one, but it does buy information. It does disrupt that attack from Akron.
26 seconds left to plant bomb. Akron, Hazard, sneaking over to A. Condors split up. Once again, Neb Savvy, the finals. Neb just, he saw him.
Yeah, keep the trigger. Yeah. You don't want to give away that position.
Major discipline there.
Yeah, I mean, you had to. You realized your opportunity has passed. You had looked away at the wrong time. And sometimes you just want to stay alive. You can't guarantee that kill. Don't try to take the shot, because now you can guarantee the kill when you're a little bit closer.
There's 30 seconds left. He has time. He might be able to sneakily. Oh, no, one stage.
Oh, he's got stunned, so they know he's there as well.
So
yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, that's really hard.
It's unfortunate. Good effort, though, from the boys. Very good effort. Match point for Akron to take the win on this map for S&D.
Keeping it close, not over yet. I mean, they're getting answers. I mean, I love what we're seeing from Frizzy. Now, though, Akron's going to be very aware of the possibility of Frizzy coming up behind them like this. I mean, it's going to be in the back of their minds, considering that it's happened multiple rounds in a row now.
It has. So it's a matter of will Frizzy do it once again in a different way and not get called out for it, or will he continue to run with the team and kind of throw Akron off a little bit?
You might want to not do it, though, when you're on attack. It's a little bit harder to sneak into that defender side, so we'll see. Maybe he goes for it. But yeah, it looks like he's making his appearance known. They're going to float on over to B side here, but there's a heavy stack here on defense from Akron.
It is, but Burton is following up with Frizzy, so if something does happen, Burton can try, make an attempt, kind of have a bit of a widespread through our team right now. Neb in center, Frizzy finding one. 3 Akron players sitting here.
The thing is, though, that does buy a lot of space. Watch, they might be trying to bait that out. Neb still has that opportunity to go over B-side with Savvy as well because of what Frizzy's doing over there. Frizzy is just working with the squad. Neb gets a kill on Fees, but yeah, they've got a free A site now.
They do. There's Burton and Frizzy working really well together. MZ last alive. We've got the plant on A, and there's Frizzy taking out MZ to gain another round for the Condors.
I mean,
getting close.
I gotta say, man, that one's still on Frizzy. I mean, obviously he had great support from Neb and Burton on that one, but Frizzy created disruption enough that it felt like there was more than just one player there that allowed Akron to feel like they needed to defend that site. They thought certainly that this was going to be a B push. They didn't have anyone watching A by the end of that. Sure, 2 of their players were gone by near halfway through, but they had no idea that A was the plan the whole time.
They didn't, and here's Frizzy once again pushing it on steps. There's one Akron player down below watching, but they're playing a little slow, trying to figure out probably where Frizzy is, honestly. He's hiding around the corner near the flower beds, watching the globe. Condors watching B as well. Frizzy's the only one. Oh, found one.
He did.
Got the kill, thankfully, on Hazard. Hazard has been a player that has been a bit of a thorn in our side.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to see him get taken out. Savvy and it looks like Frizzy up top here. Frizzy watching stage. Two Akron players running below, skedaddling, going for it. They're wrapping. Will they plant A or will they fully go B?
Are they trying to go for that team flank? They're keeping one watching out for Frizzy right now. I think Casey does make his way through here, but they're also trying to watch if a rotate comes out from A side here, and there's that flank. Yeah, that's real dangerous. Akron, great play from them there, and they're going to get another one. That's a B site cleared for them, but look at around the corner. Savvy is last on site, and you do see Frizzy trying to come behind, but yeah, MZ is very aware of the possibility of him being there.
Oh, they didn't get the bomb plant. Oh, they got 5 seconds left, and there's the plant.
They were aware of it, but they did not plan.
No.
That should be the last kill then right here. Uh-oh, it's just down to Savvy now.
You got this, Savvy.
Yeah, this is actually a tougher situation than it was before.
Oh, what's your side?
And he pulls through, blasts him in the face, but unfortunately, you can't kill him by knocking a door into his chin. And it was so close, it felt like they may have had that one. Frizzy, yeah, he's feeling the pain there. He's feeling the pain there. That really does suck because that felt so close. And then all of a sudden, last moment, they're down into that 1v1.
Yeah, Bowie. Bowie's showing his worth. Hazard? It's surprising. It's Hazard. Oh, wait.
16 and 6.
Who are we looking at?
Frizzy.
Oh, for some reason I was like 6 and 6. No, you said 16. I heard you say 16 too.
No, if that's accurate, Frizzy was popping off. That was something else. That S&D. Honestly, I'm upset the Condors didn't take that win because that was so close. Frizzy was playing out of his mind. He was having a heck of a game, and I think that wipe of the face at the end there, that frustration was him upset that he didn't get that final push and put Savvy into that 1v1 because he was so close to having that kill beforehand.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate, relay of events in that last round. It would have come down to quite literally one final round, and it was a do or die type situation.
Well, we have one more potential map to go unless the Condors end up going for a reverse sweep here. They're going to have to put in their best. It's looking pretty good. The question is, can they finish it off with a few map wins of their own? We're going to have to find out the answer in just a few moments.
If a career in esports sounds wow to you, it's not. This is where your profession plus your passion could come together. Would still need what traditional business would need. The more distinct difference is in traditional sports, no one owns the ball. But in esports, someone does own the game. And this is part of what we're going to discuss in this program. You'd be able to learn how to run an esports event on the operations side to the management side of it. Marketing and promotions, how to deal with sponsorships, how to deal with partnerships, and also a big part of our industry is social media as well. What you're working on now is probably also needed. This industry needs all kinds of professionals. If you're looking for change, this program could be a converging point. Good luck and have fun.
Hi. Welcome back. We've got the game ready, so we're just going to get jumping into it there. Thank you for joining us again. Potentially, we have a series lost on our hands if we can't win this next map as we do head into Control.
On Vault.
On Vault. Very difficult one. You were bringing up cryptic and crazy talk earlier by saying it's easy but not easy. The only difference maker is that you just have to be good.
Yeah, you just have to
for it be
understand.
easy.
You have to understand where to hold, where to look.
Where do you have to hold? What are you looking at? I know balcony is obviously a huge spot.
For B, top points balcony is a big thing. Mid doors as well. Well, actually, less mid door. Mid doors more for A, and then vault for B. One place I know for myself personally, I usually like to let the van explode. And if you lay down, there's a bit of a gap. If the tires don't blow, there's a gap that you can look through underneath. And you can shoot feet and get a bunch of kills that way.
You sneaky little snake.
Yep. There's other times you can lay certain spots you can lay. One spot that I know is near pillars, near street. You can lay there and just inch your body on it. That's a new strat point. Vault doors was originally where it was, but it's kind of changed because obviously everyone becomes aware of the strategies and constantly try to change it up. A is a bit of a tricky spot because unlike hardpoint P1 on Vault, the zone to which you can capture is larger. It goes all the way against the wall where Catwalk is, where Top Art is, and you can kind of get picked off a little bit. It depends on where you line up. The main thing is getting your team on there and watching the angles that you need to watch, because if not, it's very easy to get picked off. Then you start losing lives, and then you kind of just lose. So we'll see how Condors go, which point they'll go for.
Yeah, because we are on attack. So this is our map round to set the pacing for. This is up to us to really get that going. But yeah, this A point is so difficult to get on. As you can see, 3 of our players in a row attempting to get onto that site, and 3 of our players getting eliminated. Now 4.
It is very difficult. I mean, Akron already pushed in right for the spawn trap. All 4 of them pushed right up. One was Top Art. We see, obviously, the team very quickly recapturing our spawns, but there's Bowie.
Yep. Oh, we got a little bit of a good hold here now if we can get this last kill, but we do lose Neb instead, but we're on point, maybe a tick in our favor, and I think we did secure it. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless because they did just jump on trying to.
Unfortunately, though, you also got to watch your lives, and right now we're down a few.
Just a little bit. Currently 17-23 in Akron's favor because of this spawn trap.
Oh yeah, very interesting. Neb turning his back. You expect to always have someone over there on that B site. Hazard was there and shuts him down. Wondering if we're going to see a hard flank around the bottom side of the map there towards B to be able to flip this around, because lives-wise, we are being devastated.
It's, they've got 10, okay, they had 10 up on us, and then they got 8 up. I don't know, 10, 12 up.
That just felt like a real hard commit to A without thinking about B in a proper way there, and it did not work.
Kind of just, eventually it just felt like throwing bodies just to try to get something, which is unfortunate. You get a little frazzled, but they know this is what Akron did first round. Can they recreate it for when Akron is on attack? We will see. See, Academy's still in here.
Yeah,
probably watching, cheering these guys on.
Yeah, of course. Oh, for a second there, it looked like he was giving an interview to Taylor, like interviewing Taylor. The way he was holding his screen. I thought he had a microphone in his hand.
Maybe, you never know.
Like, hey, we got him on the talent team.
Yeah, we've actually adopted some Academy players.
Ooh, nice, good killer for Neb. We'll see if we can handle defense as well as Akron did in the round just before, because the Condors had a very difficult time getting on that point. And so far, so good. We're keeping them out, and we do have that flank there from Frizzy. He's trying to push them around the other side. It looks like B might be an option here for Akron. They saw the Condors struggle to get onto A, and they might try to pressure that B a little bit if they can.
Yeah, especially, I mean, with Frizzy there, he did push their spawn to be over on that side, which made it kind of line them up for B, which you kind of just push there. And you had Burton and I think it was Savvy holding it down just to really squish them in. Burton trying to get kills. Fortunately, none are landing.
Yeah, Burton maybe making a bit of a predictable move over there. Gets caught out in street. And now it's Savvy trying to get himself in there. And Burton's going to work with him to take down that player.
We're pushing Burton debating going top art. Gets called out going cat instead. Neb sitting down in the vault hole. Savvy getting the kill, thankfully, even though he turned. And they're on. They're defending. Phoebes coming in from behind.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a close control.
Well, it really is. But A-Site is definitely starting to feel that pressure. I mean, they're getting themselves on it. They've got a tick. They're working towards their second now, and they're definitely going to get it with all four. There's a good chance they just get a control total and get that extra minute.
Yep, and here's we got 2 stacked on it. Burton losing the fight up on Cat, unfortunately, but he makes the call out. Neb going for it. Neb very, he just nearly missed dying there. We'll see.
Trying to take that fight, but he's being pulled away from the battle at hand as we do have A secured and Akron going towards B site now. And yeah, they're definitely having a lot better time out here than the Condors did as they almost get that secured in.
Yeah, they got 1 tick on it, which is a little unfortunate. Bunch of trophy systems you can see over on the street because one is sitting palms far out, one holding lion. Frizzy pushing in from the side. We have an Akron member in our spawn, in our tower. That is not good.
It's not cool, man. Get out of there.
It's
No one
not.
invited you.
Frizzy trying to come through vault, gets called out. Neb getting called out at mid doors as well. Burton getting 1 pick, but MZ up in our tower is just not.
Test is on there, but I don't know how long Savvy's going to be able to stay on with
They're
2
out of
defending it.
lives.
Yeah, this is it. You had to get on there, but there's not really much else you can do. Akron showing you how attack is done because that was a much different story. And you can definitely see a bit of the confusion from the boys right now. Like, what do we do here? That's definitely going to be something they're going to have to look at the VODs and work together with Coach Potsy to try and figure out come their future matches against other teams.
In the beginning of this round, for the first 20 seconds or so, it was looking really good. It was looking in our favor. Akron was being pressed for time. Unfortunately, they did cap A and then turned the tides onto us. So we'll see how Condors return coming into attackers once again. It is map point, so we'll see.
Yeah. Savvy first blood there, and followed up by little Oreo McFrizzy, and a second one too for him. That's a great hold. They're going to be able to definitely get a tick off here, potentially another one. But you got to stay on the point, guys, to be able to get it.
They do. As long as they keep one person on, it's good. Frizzy coming and making sure to keep Akron back a little bit. Everyone's watching every angle, like you should. 2 from Akron, and Pat. 1 was actually pushed down back.
No, that was really good. Frizzy's play there was great as well. He knew he didn't need to take that fight over on the front of the doors there. He needed to get back, support the teammates on site, and they're going to be able to get that tick. 2 minutes 12 on the board for them to get beat.
It's good. It was a very quick. They knew what their plan was going into this, and they performed it how they needed to. Burton picking up an AR off the ground. Nice little diamond encrusted gun. Neb figures that there's someone over here. Burton also in their spawn. They're gonna kind of expect it. Looks like Bowie's kind of calling him out.
Yeah, they knew he was there, and he's just trying to hide around, find those players. Maybe he didn't know that they knew that he was there, so he wasn't really looking out for his killer. Oh, out in the open, what's going on? Frizzy did not expect that one. They're over on B site, and they're going to get that first tick, but unfortunately, eliminations are going to come in here. Unless you can get that kill. No, Burton can't win that out. Condors have to try again with another push, but they got a minute 35.
There's Frizzy spotting one Akron member, just laying down. Knows someone might be up there. The trophy system is up there, unfortunately. Not fun.
Yeah, shuts him down. They're trying to look for their approach now. Look at how wide they're swinging now. That's something I expected more in the first map. We just didn't see, but devastation as Bowie shuts them all down on that spin.
Does, but Frizzy holding his own and holding this point for his team to try to get back. But they're struggling.
Oh my God, Frizzy.
He's really holding his own.
Oh, Frizzy! Oh my God, he gets another tick himself. Watch out by Van, though. You finally get shut down. But yeah, the Fritzster is popping off today. If you can get this B, you gotta say thank you, sir, and Frizzy.
That was very impressive by Frizzy, holding it down that long, getting all those kills, almost on a 8-kill streak. Come back. He's hungry.
They gotta watch out though. That final minute coming up in 7 lives for Akron to Condors 11. They've got the advantage, but that margin for winning is becoming thinner and thinner. Well, squad looking for kills right now. They're probably just going to try to do that for the next like 30 seconds, actually. See if they can sneak out some kills and get those lives down.
They are. Condors are currently winning in lives. Akron out of respawns now. Really got to play carefully. Neb pushing into their spawn. Gets 2 now.
Oh, that's it. That's for sure. 8-2. Condors have this one locked in. They're going to get themselves on the B site, and they're going to lock this in, no problem.
Oh, definitely. There's no way. There they go. Holding off
Huge.
the map just a little longer.
Yeah, a couple clutch moments there from Frizzy and Neb at the end as well, doing his part to help the team get themselves behind enemy lines. Light them up. Bowie, though, yeah, this was that kill before that was keeping us off that B site. We're trying to get that flank around, try to get behind them, and he shut that down single-handedly. A lot of players in this lobby having those pop-off moments.
Very, very much so. I mean, these are very talented, very skilled players. They're just showcasing for us just what some of the things they can do are.
Well, now we head back to defense, and this did not go well for us last time. We'll see what adjustments they're going to make this time. First blood on the board for our opponents, but quickly answer it out. The Condors starting off good again, but Mukas, we know this definitely turned around last time.
It did. Savvy, Frizzy, they're working in, trying to hold them off. Savvy spotting them, getting the kill. Oh, I did not think that was going to happen. And that's also on his history. He got shut down. It's unfortunate. As soon as I call it out, I'm sorry now, but I definitely cursed you just then.
Yep. That one's all your fault.
I'll take the blame for us, okay?
Uh-oh. We're trying to get ourselves into A site.
Ooh.
Starting to lose control. This is getting me a little PTSD from that other time we were on defense.
It's okay. We're doing good. Bowie coming in. Taking out Burton, though, from behind. Frizzy's in their spawn. He's coming from behind, playing around. They don't realize. Gets, I was going to say gets one pick. He does not. Neb did get it, though. Phoebe's taking out Burton. Neb coming in, taking out Phoebe's. Frizzy, pistol kill. Gets shut down.
Yep. Yeah, tick on the board here on A site. Akron's not looking towards B at all right now. They know they need to lock this in. 30 seconds left. Their best option is to get onto A site. A good kill up there, even though it was traded out. That buys a lot of time here for the Condors. Watch out, there's no water. Don't dive into that.
I mean, you could. It'll just hurt a little bit.
Oh, a little bit of delayed reaction on Frizzy there.
They're pushing in. 9.2 seconds remaining. And they are full stack in A.
Oh, yeah, of course. You have to. There's no other option at this point. You need that extra minute. They get it, but a lot less time than the Condors had to work towards B site.
Dude, Frizzy getting called out down in Vault. Savvy run back. They know that Condors are in their spawn. Burton with a nice double kill there.
Yeah, I like what he did there. Getting himself underground to move around to try to get those kills before the rotate comes out for B side.
Dude, and Savvy's sitting further back just in case they try to take out his head up there, as you can see right now. That is happening.
They might be able to win off lives here, actually.
If they play carefully, yep.
Oh,
coming around.
Burton, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I was going to say 3, but got cut off.
You'd be lying.
I would have.
No, that's huge, though. 6 lives right now. You get 3, and now you just got the odds. 2 more kills, and you are forever playing at odds in your favor. With 14 seconds left, I got to also put this on the board that the Condors have this one locked in.
They do. 8 and 3, 7 seconds remaining. You're not getting on that point to save it.
No, that's
Sorry,
it.
Akron. We've tied it up. 2-2.
GG. Good stuff. Condors locking it in. I mean, we mentioned a reverse sweep potential. And, I mean, doing something like this is the clear start to all of that. You get one more map on control, and we're on attack. It looked good for us last time. Then you gain the momentum as we go forward throughout the rest of the series.
Oh, there's Nev emoting. All right, buddy.
I mean,
see.
You earned it at this point. You guys are looking good. Potentially reverse sweep on the docket for us tonight with our varsity squad in the Superconference up against Akron Esports. Chaos, they're giving us a show, that's for sure.
They are. Frizzy's already got 2 kills. Neb also with 2 kills. Frizzy got shut down. Burton also following it up with 2 kills. I mean, what more can you ask for?
A win. Give us
That
the
is
win.
true.
But at this point, they are asserting dominance. Look at that. Almost getting a tick, putting that pressure on the other side. And you see it too, Neb holding that angle, trying to just support Burton on point. You get a tick on 1 and secure A. Akron is in absolute shambles to Condors play right now.
I think Akron got a little too comfortable thinking that they can win against the Condors, which lined them up for a perfect thing. Unfortunately, Frizzy stepping in front of Neb, but the team kill. It's fine. Bowie coming in. Burton. Just a bunch of kills. It's going good. 25 lives to 19 in Condors' favor. Minute 55 on time with 1 tick already on B. Neb wiggling his little way on there. Sitting in what looks like both doors, but he's coming out. He's challenging. Frizzy as well. Gets 1 kill.
Even if he gets eliminated, he's still in a good position here. They're both going to just dive on this last player here, but what a kill for MZ. Gets 2 of us, shuts it down. It's Burton, though, trying to make his way back over and clearing up that B side.
Neb taking them out of their spawn. Akron somehow managed to push up in there. Burton getting 1 kill. He knows there's another one up top in that balcony. They're in our spawn.
Yeah, they're starting to shut us down, though. We're in a bit of a difficult situation. Trying to move our way through A. We're trying to get that left side, opposite side B there to try to get that turnaround, but we just can't get it right now. The lockdown from Akron is huge as lives start to tick down, and so does the clock. We've lost that extra minute that we gained. That's fine. Still a minute to get onto B, and we've got 1 and almost a half on those ticks, but we really have to clear up that A site before we move on.
We do. We need to get these kills. Savvy finding one of Akron's members, pushing up and into their spawn, but we're getting them cleared out. We're now making progress back
massive.
to B.
Balcony's down.
We got Frizzy sitting both doors. Burton joining him. Double stack. Almost 3.
No, this is it. I mean, if they can get this kill here, just bait him out, pull him in. They should be able to get this, get that kill. Come on. 1 more. Pistols out. And the Condors lock it in.
Taking it out.
Yeah, I don't think, Burton's like, whoa, we did, oh my God, we did it. Frizzy's like, as per usual, we were meant to do this. But yeah, that's exactly true because, man, they utterly dominated in the latter half of this control. The Akron squad, they just shut them down. Good hold at the end there. Burton is, looking like he's feeling good now. We saw so many flanks from him as well that really set up success for the team here. And you see that again with the squad just lighten it up against Akron.
It's so nice to see. Especially taking a map from Akron. That these boys, these Condors, they're like, nah, Akron, they're good, And here they are. Condors, you need to have a little more faith in your skills.
Well, that's it. We got a reverse sweep potential on our way. We've started it now with a map win against Akron. They've taken map 1 and map 2. Map 3 goes to the Condors. Now, they've got to win 2 more.
And we're on to Hossie.
Yeah.
It's going to be rough.
Okay.
for Akron.
Well, let's give people time to think about it then. Go stretch your legs. That's the whole usual. We'll see you in a few moments to see if the Condors can continue this reverse sweep.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
I stretched my legs. Did you?
No,
you
yes.
didn't.
No.
Don't lie to the viewers. You did.
In my head, I did. I stood up in my head.
You did not.
I was answering my mom.
Your legs are crying right now.
They are.
Oh my God. Well, they're going to cry a lot more potentially. But the Condors can continue this reverse sweep. Just came off a dub on map 3. Control on Vault. Started off looking a little bit rough, but all of a sudden the Condors came out with an answer. And things turned around very quickly. And I think Akron still in a bit of state of shock.
I think so. They definitely got shook up. We almost seen them kind of come back a little bit, but then the Condors very quickly were like, absolutely not. We're taking this win, whether you want to experience that or not. So now we're on to Hasi Hardpoint.
Yeah, this game mode didn't go well for us. I mean, it was okay. It was really the, S&D was close too, but the Hardpoint I think was the furthest for us. Well, no, we worked like 170.
197 to 250.
197 to, yeah, it wasn't too far off, but like at the same time the S&D felt like it could have been ours as well.
I don't even remember what the S&D score was.
It was really close down to the end there. It was 6-5. It was that last 1v1 to close out, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
4-6?
Maybe it was close, but either way.
It was close, regardless, yes.
But yeah, Hardpoint, we'll see if they got the answers here as Frizzy just lights them up 3 in a row. And Neb says, enough of that. You can't be outshining us anymore. It takes them out.
Rein it in, brother. But we've already, never mind. I was going to say, we got 2 up on Akron, but no, they hopped on. They're on point. They're collecting points. Frizzy coming up secret. We're going to see where he goes. He spots one. We're shooting everything, both of them.
That, to me, was just satire of Call of Duty. Both players immediately lay on the ground.
And just shoot.
And just start shooting.
That's what I would call it, a spray and pray, but it was not so much a spray. It was mostly a aim and hope that you get it. We're on P2 now. Neb getting exchanged there, which is nice. Frizzy coming in, following it up.
Whoa!
We see a contest, but Akron holding down P2. It looks like Condors do have preferred spawn over in driveway. But
yeah.
Akron is they're stuck on here.
Well, they're locked in there right now. And there's so many corners to watch, especially that left corner around that door into garage, and it's hard. Now we've got that spawn flipped, so Condors are going to have a little bit more trouble getting in there, especially being down so many points.
That is true. And Frizzy getting picked off, but Burton follows it up. Which is a good sign to see, but Burton also gets picked off. A lot of kills going over in Akron's favor. And now Condors have been pushed out even further. They were spawning P1, and now they're spawning way far back. Which kind of, it works out though, because of P3. Far run.
Good kill there though.
Condors got to rotate. And they did. They've got it.
Yes, they did. And they got one more to kill before they got on point. There, they got it. And now they can just lock it in, try to clear some of this deficit that they've already given away to Akron. 74 points for their opponents. Not really the way you want to start the match.
Not really. We're getting picked off in places that you don't really want to get picked off. Burton taking one off, but there's a second one up there. Ooh, Frizzy with the grenade shot over on back fence. No, someone's there.
A little standoff here.
Gotta wait.
Evans MC and the trade. Yeah, a couple of these standoffs. And look at the back and forth right now.
It's absolutely crazy, but Akron still holding these hard points for themselves. Burton on contesting it, trying to figure out where these players are, saving time for the team to come in, try to even it up, but Akron very quick to call them out. Frizzy did have the double kill there, but Bowie taking him down. We're on P4 now. The big rock.
Yeah, but unfortunately, still far behind in points. We are getting split up so much. We have no team support. Look at all these gunfights are 1v2s, 1v3s, and we're losing all of them as a result. Finally, the squad is there to see if they can work together to get some action done. And the second they work together, they're starting to find a little bit more success. But unfortunately, the contest doesn't give you any points.
It does not. It just holds off until you get to the next point, really, or until your team can come in and you can find where these players are. We're getting picked off, but okay.
Burn the pre-fire, but the dive comes out and he just can't clean it up. And that's going to be 2 kills there for Akron.
It's they're pulling away, 105 to 26 in Akron's favor. It's a little rough on the edges. Slightly, we got to rotate back to P1. Who will get it first?
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like it might be our opponents. They're winning the gunfights right now, and look at that flank coming out. Bowie trying to pull up behind us, and he's going to get Burton taken off the board, and unfortunately, Condors in an awkward spot. We do have Neb with the flank. He's going to get one, but called out immediately, and Akron is locking in that point well over 100 on the board to Condors 30.
Absolutely crazy. We see Neb, Burton working together, trying to pick off some of Akron's players on these points. Point is completely clear right now. No one going for it. Savvy holding it down. Frizzy trying to hold down top, clearing it out, making room for someone to get on. But no one. Oh, no. Condors have stepped on.
Yeah, but there's only 10 seconds left. And the reason is because Akron has already moved on to the next point. Condors are going to try to get in there and try to flip this spawn, but by keeping someone on that midpoint in Savvy, you are going to force that spawn to end up on your other side. Unless they can move in quick here. But yeah, you're not going to have that map control.
No, that was unfortunate. Burton did put up a good fight there. Same with Neb working together, trying to get that early rotate, clear it off. But Akron call them out, picking them off, working together. Neb's on it, got it for the Condors, but it's instantly contested. The grenades are going out. It's a bit of a bloodbath here. Frizzy trying to go in through the water. Gets called out. Burton following it up.
Yeah, well, they never expect two Navy SEALs to show up.
You never know.
And Burton does get the job done. That buys a little bit of space for the team to get in. But look at them around the corner, all stacked up. Good kill there for Neb. They've got the point, but it is down to the final 10 seconds again. So, of course, the rotate from Akron is already coming out, but good kill there for Savvy, and that allows the Condors to have a little bit of space if they want to try and control the map again for this next point.
They do, and just a lot of spread out players. Akron kind of sticking together a little bit, winning these gunfights, which is kind of what you want to do, but Condors are the one to step onto point and take it for themselves.
For how long, though? Yeah.
It is not. 167 to 55 in Akron's favor. 35 seconds left for P3. It's rough out here.
Yeah, it is really tough. I mean, we got that point. We've started the reverse sweep, but going at a hard point, I knew this wouldn't be easy. I knew there could potentially end up being a landslide here for our opponents. We're not too far ahead. We're contesting this a lot, and we're starting to work together a little bit better here, but Wallbank's coming out there, and that's going to be 2 players down for the Condors, buying a lot of space for Akron to get back on there. We had it for just a brief glimpsing moment, but it lost immediately, and on to the other side of the map we go.
It's unfortunate. Neb and Frizzy coming here for P4. They clear it out. Akron did not rotate.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
We'll take this.
Absolutely.
I mean, get themselves on there. You really need to start clearing this deficit.
The full 60 seconds. If we can hold it for the full 60, we will make a huge comeback but it's contested multiple times. Akron really
Oh my God.
showing their skills, and they clear it out.
Yeah, Condors couldn't lock in that defense, and they'll have to try again from a different angle. Still 30 seconds, so they still want to get on there to touch that point.
Yep, still want to put the effort in. Don't want to give up. You don't want to just roll over and die.
Well, sometimes they do.
Sometimes it feels like that, but trust me, anything can happen in a game of Call of Duty. But unfortunately, Akron really taking the lead here.
This point's dead. They're looking for the next one. Oh, those picks there from Bowie. That really puts a bit of a stint in our progress. Thankfully, finally get shut down by Frizzy, but man, that really hurt any hold that we may have had. We're starting to get ourselves set up in a position. You want to make sure those sides are cleared. You don't want anyone shooting down on you. You don't want anyone coming through those doorways onto you before you get onto point. And we are holding it in here, but 222 on Akron's side. This is a very, very uphill battle.
It is, and we see some of Akron heading up top, 2 bottom, 1 pushing on, Neb winning the fight, Savvy and Frizzy also winning their fights as well. Working together, staying close. Akron, though, running together right off of spawn.
Yeah, there goes our player on the point and our support as well. Condors are completely pushed off of it. They'll get another 12 points on the board for Akron, and that's going to put them in winning territory. Map number 4, not looking too hot for the Condors as they struggle, about 130 points behind.
They are, but Burton coming in, securing P2 for them. Just gotta wait for the rest of the team to come in. He knows where some of them are. One side door, the rest are coming up through driveway. Challenges going on. Some are winning, some are losing.
Ooh, could come from that. Can he get a second piece? No, there's one in the corner. He thought it might have been, but it was coming from outside, and the Condors get eliminated. 240, 10 points left now for Akron. They could get it here if they can win this next team fight. Condors got to get a lot of damage done, but they're going to get 2 players dropped down, 3 players dropped, and it's all down to Frizzy to clear the entire team off unless they don't want to lose this, and he cannot get the job done. Akron is going to walk away your victors. The Condors definitely have given the rest of the league something to think about.
Absolutely. 1 map pull is all that I really wanted going into this, hearing what we've been told, what everyone thought going into this. So that 1 map win is significant, super significant in this whole series.
I think you have to be happy with what you've just done because as you just said, you've got that map win. You turned it around. You had a great game plan. You kept that S&D close. Honestly, that first hard point was pretty close. This one was a little out of hand, but you kept these series close against a team that you've lost to before. I mean, the rosters have changed around a bit, but you still know it's going to be a solid team in a hard battle. You're in the Superconference. You're against really good teams. You hit the middle of the pack last time. The fact that you're kind of chipping away at them now, that top half of the pack, you get people talking. I mean, people are definitely going to have to be putting respect on the team's name, especially given the fact that, again, it's you didn't have J-Ray, a player that they think is an absolute core to the roster.
Yeah, I mean, every player on this 5-man roster for Varsity is proving their worth and how we really should be looking at all of them, not just as individuals, but as a team as a whole. Because, yes, they lost 3 maps. That matters, yes, but the skills and the desire to continue to push through even when they're just completely getting ripped apart and dominated. I mean, look at Control. We've mentioned it multiple times. It's our single map win. We completely reversed it on them. We were down 0-2, turn it around to be 3-2 for us.
And it was not just pure luck. I thought you could see the game plan. You saw the gears in action. You saw the pieces that they were putting onto the playing field that allowed them to get that win. There was a lot of thought going behind it. So I enjoyed that, but it does feel like Hardpoint's going to have to something to work on a little bit more. I don't know if it's something the team, can't remember if they said they've liked it or hated it in the past. But I definitely do feel like it's one of the weaker points for the squad. I mean, again, S&D absolutely could have gone another way. I mean, you saw the player like Frizzy just popping off. I mean, everyone played good, but Frizzy has to be our MVP.
I agree. Frizzy MVP today.
Yes, sir. But I do believe I'll actually be going to talking to someone from the squad in just a few moments here, so I can go get set up. We're going to send you a quick break. But don't go anywhere yet. In the meantime, while I'm running over there, hit the follow button, subscribe. Make sure you're following all the socials. But thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to go scoot over there.
Good luck.
Okay, cool. Thank you. We'll see you in just a few moments.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.
If a career in esports sounds wow to you, it's not. This is where your profession plus your passion could come together. Would still need what traditional business would need. The more distinct difference is in traditional sports, no one owns the ball. But in esports, someone does own the game. And this is part of what we're going to discuss in this program. You'd be able to learn how to run an esports event on the operations side to the management side of it. Marketing and promotions, how to deal with sponsorships, how to deal with partnerships, and also a big part of our industry is social media as well. What you're working on now is probably also needed. This industry needs all kinds of professionals. If you're looking for change, this program could be a converging point. Good luck and have fun.
I'm hanging out with Burton, one of the newest to the roster right now. Obviously you guys lost, but I mean, overall, how'd you feel? I saw some pop-off moments there.
Yeah, I had a really bad vault, and then I ended up switching to the AR and started shooting back a little bit, fighting back. I saw my boy Neb had like 40-something kills. I was like, all right, I gotta lock this in for him.
Yeah, everyone too. I mean, what we saw with, Frizzy had some standout moments too. I saw, you started to get some flanks on for the squad. So it looked like overall the squad was just trying to mesh. I want to, from your perspective now, coming into a team that's been well established, these guys have been playing together for some time. How was it for you? I mean, I guess coming into this atmosphere, the things you're learning with this squad.
Yeah, so I'm completely new to COD. Like I played Halo before this. I played for a good 10 years. So I have a bit of a competitive background, but COD is honestly a completely different ballpark.
Yeah.
Like everything in terms of timings, like in my head, in Halo, it's like 5 to 10 second spawn times. And in this, it's
already on.
It's already on. Like it's like 3 second spawn times. I don't even know the spawn times. That tells you all.
It's very fast.
Yeah, it's very fast. So, I'm getting used to the pacing, and these guys are teaching me a lot. I think that with these guys, they're obviously well established, and I'm able to learn a lot off of them, and I'm just trying to keep up, basically.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, it's a hard thing to be able to transfer that. Obviously, there's the controller skill that transfers over, and that's a big help. There's still differences, but I definitely got to say you were out there with the squad the whole time, and it looked really fun. It looked
appreciate
good.
that.
But obviously the differences between the two games. What's maybe the hardest thing? I mean, Halo sometimes feel like it's a little bit slower, the spawn times being one of them. Obviously, you want two people shoot it. You want those crosses because you got the shields to take down. What's maybe the biggest difference or shock for you between switching between the games?
I think it's everything about positioning and like using your angles to your advantages in COD and using like head glitches. In Halo, I can square up with someone in the open. I can get a bunch of info and still stay alive. But in COD, you die like that.
You peek, you're gone.
Yeah. So like, I mean, in S&D, you could see I'm running around trying to get some information, and I die within a heartbeat. So it's like. That's the biggest thing, is just how fast you die and not having that shield health.
Exactly. Now, on that, I want to ask, you can hear some yelling over there.
Yeah.
That's one of your teammates.
Yes, that's Jay.
How do you feel knowing that that's the energy you get to look forward to?
That's definitely something to look forward to. I'm excited to play one of these matches with him for sure.
That's good. Now, I guess what else has the squad filled you out on when it comes to what to expect? Because you guys are in Superconference, which, of course, is the most difficult league here for you guys. They got middle of the pack last time. They had some ups and downs. What are expectations, I guess, for you, or did they tell you coming into this league and what to prepare for?
So I think one of our goals is to try to be top 3 in Canada.
Cool,
I think
love it.
That's one of the goals. Make it into the top 8 to qualify for the Orlando tournament, which apparently we have a good positioning for. So that will be exciting. Good. Hopefully we can make that happen, which I believe. Aside from that, that's pretty much the goals I heard.
Cool. Keep it simple. You don't want to go overboard with the goals, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, I guess now for the squad, what are you bringing to them? Because obviously you have a lot of experience in Halo and playing competitively. Are there things that you've seen that you can bring to the squad, or are you still trying to maybe figure out what you can bring to them by playing here?
I think one of the biggest things that I can bring is just communication and experience in terms of mindset. So that's the one thing I really focus on when we're playing. I can kind of tell when the comms aren't exactly where they need to be in those high pressure moments. There's a lot that I have to work on, so I'm not as on top of it as I want to be, because I'm still trying to get better.
You're still looking at the game.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing, communication, I would say.
Right. And I guess the last thing I want to ask too, I mean, is obviously these guys are working together. Neb is one of the newest ones on here, and he's got some experience at a higher level with this too. I don't know if there's been any crosstalk of things you guys have seen in your fields that are similar that you can both apply here at all.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, just like Halo and COD, like it's just numbers advantage. You have to press your numbers advantage, and when you're obviously not in the advantage, you have to make sure you're playing your life to the fullest. So that would be the biggest thing that I say that crosses over.
That's just great life advice. And play your life to the fullest.
For sure.
That's we're going to end on that. It's a good, wholesome stuff, Burton. You killed it today.
Sure.
I hope to see some great work from the rest of the squad going forward.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's Burton, and that's it for us today. We're all done tonight, but tomorrow you can join us back at 7 o'clock for some more Rocket League. One of the best games in the world. So please join us for that. Again, hit all the follow buttons and subscribes on all our socials. That's it for tonight. We'll see you then.
Awesome.
Bye.